And good evening and welcome to Tipton Rosemark Academy, home of the Tipton Rosemark Rebels, where our Sacred Heart team will take them on tonight. We'll get our starting lineup to you in just a moment. But starting for them, number 1, he is Tyler Bird, and he can flat shoot. We'll tell you a little more about him. Number 35 also starts for them, Eli Ramsey. Also wearing number 10, and actually he's wearing number 11. I was given 10, but wearing number 11, Will Hughes. And number 3 is Cameron Donegan. And wearing number 2 is the South Alabama signee, Alex Anderson, one of the leading scorers here in the Memphis area. Now for the Knights, of course, Kendrick Beard wearing number 1 will start. Trey Truill, a junior, wearing number 2 will also start. Wearing number 14, a junior, Jake Cale. Wearing number 11, the speedster himself, Javion Greer. He's a senior. And the senior, Dalton McIntyre, the left-handed bomber. With me tonight is Blake Biggs is on color tonight. Will Mingledorf on the main camera. Zach Henson has got the floor. Paul Schulte producing and directing. And let's see what we've got. Tyler Bird will jump for them. And it looks like Kendrick Beard will jump for us. We'll be traveling from right to left on the screen. The tip is picked up by Tipton Rosemark. That's Donegan bringing the ball into the forecourt, gives it off, cuts quickly. Anderson has it outside, back out front to Bird. Bird drives a little dipsy-do, if you would say, but we get the rebound. It's Dalton McIntyre, and they'll start pressing us immediately at times. 1, to slow the break up, and 2, they like to play pressure and fast basketball. Trying to influence, and they run and jump and steal the ball, and that was Bird, Tyler Bird, getting his first 2, and I think he's averaging around 19, and Anderson 20 a game.
And if you're Sacred Heart right now, that's the last thing you want to do. You do not want to have turnovers against this TRA team.
No, you don't. You're absolutely correct. Now, they jump us again. They will trap a lot out of their man-to-man. We'll get the ball back on the alternating possession. 7:10 to go in the first quarter of play. Worthy Road Studios bringing you this game on the Sacred Heart Basketball Network into Javion Greer. And he is guarded by number 11, Will Hughes. Beard has it out front. Here's Truill on the perimeter. They got Cale in the post. Now again, they want to jump Javion Greer, and they do double team. We get the ball on the loose ball. Beard's just inside the 3. He'll get a 2, and the contest is tied up at 2.
And the senior Kendrick Beard taking advantage of the defense right there, had Tipton Rosemark off their feet.
Here's the shot up and good. That looked like Bird again. He's got 4. And here's the press. They'll do this out of a 1-1-3 setup. Anderson cuts Cale off. Cale's pass gets to Beard. Beard wanted to drive the baseline. Brings it back out front. Now they match up, and this is a matchup defense. You can see the way they're playing. Let's see, they say he walked, and that's probably better than picking up the charging foul. And again, every officials association has a different style, so we'll have to adjust to the officiating style here. The mechanics will be the same, but other things will be a little different. Hook pass off, and there is a foul. Scoring the points is number 35, Eli Ramsey. The basket will be good. And let's see, the foul is on what it looked like 1-4, and that'll be Jake Cale.
Yeah, that's a great job by Ramsey right there, taking advantage of Jake Cale's height and just laying it in and got lucky with the N1 right there. I wouldn't say luck, actually. I'd say some skill right there.
That's he's pretty good. He's pretty powerful under the goal. Left-hander shot up off the front of the iron. Javion Greer's got it, and he takes off. And over on the side should have, are they going to just call it out of bounds, or we got a block?
I believe that's a block.
It's going to be a block. And they say that's on number 2. That's on Alex Anderson. And again, he signed with South Alabama. Folks in Jackson will realize the girls coach at South Alabama, and this is the boys' games first, is Terry Fowler, the former star at JCM and Lane in basketball. He's the head girls coach at South Alabama. But Alex Anderson, a fine men's player. Now they're back man, and they say we travel.
I do like the off-ball movement by Kendrick Beard right there, but that is number 3, Dunnigan, who shot him off right there and forced JV on a walk.
You're right, 6-2 our score at the 5:51 mark in the first quarter of play, and we're glad to bring you a road game. Let's tell you about St. Mary and Sacred Heart's Mardi Gras Madness action. That is February 6th through the 13th, and 2021. And the live auction, dinner, and entertainment, though, have been postponed until July 24th of 2021. But we do need to be aware of that. They'll have the silent auction.
I believe that's held, I think, virtually. I could be wrong, but you'd have to check me on that.
Yeah, we're going to have a good one no matter what. This is Anderson. He had a screen but didn't use it. He wanted to pop the 3 but didn't get a chance to. Here's driving the kick out all the way to Anderson, and he's at NBA range off the back of the iron. Rebound, nice block out, and then we lose the basketball trying to make a spin move. Tipton Rosemark, they lay it off, and Anderson gets his first 2 points of the night. Alex Anderson.
And there's an example of the great press right there. The press smothering this fast break offense from Sacred Heart.
Absolutely. Shot up, falling, did not fall. Off the iron, Jake Cale hustling back, and an unusual call. If he called, I don't understand this one. I'll just go ahead and say it. He was blocking it, and
the ball just bounced from Jake Cale's hand into Alexander's head.
Well, when he slapped down on it, but he did not hit the player, he hit the ball.
Hit the ball.
Very poor call. I will say that. Now to Anderson. He's left side low, trying to back in, falls away, turnaround jumper off the iron. And Dalton McIntyre, he actually got some extra distance out of his jump. Long pass into the corner. Trail Truel wants to drive, kicks it off to Jake Cale. Nice pass, the assist, and Cale with the bucket.
Yeah, what a great and smart dish out by Trey Truel right there, finding the open man. Jake Cale for 2.
They run a cutter through. Tipton Rosemark does. Down in the low post. Jake tried to draw a foul. Now that has to be over the back. And let's see who the foul is on. They say it is on number 1, Tyler Bird. And that should be the second team foul on them. Clock only shows 1, but I've got 2. And here again, they look like they're giving the 1-1-3 look and then match up because they let a cutter go through. Beard's 3-point shot up, 3 points down. Kenny Beard with 5, and it's an 8-7 contest. We trail by 1. Sacred Heart playing man-to-man defense tonight. Davian Greer gets screened. We help, and then we switch. We give the baseline a little bit, but we were able to squeeze them on it, and they have to go around the horn to Donegan. Donegan wants to shoot from the right wing. His shot missing. Skying for the rebound was Trey Truel. Quickly up the forecourt to Javian Greer. He feeds Truel. Will Truel get a foul call? He does. You heard the whistle. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be 2 shots, Blake.
Yeah, that's a great move by Trey Truel right there. But throw back to that Sacred Heart defense. That's exactly what you want to do. Tipton Rosemark likes to get high above the basket. They want to go sky high with the ball, but they just held him out to the perimeter there. That's exactly how Sacred Heart's going to win this ball game.
Absolutely. Now, you're right. Tipton Rosemark's going to play above the rim. Shot it, got it. Game is tied for the second time. It was tied first at 2 and now at 8. Substitutions have come in for the Rebels. Ethan Stewart being one of those. Truel at the line. He eyes it, tries it, and buys it. 2 for 2 for Trey Truel. He's improved his free throw shooting over the last couple of weeks.
I believe Xander Taylor's in for Jake Cale too.
Okay, let's pick that up. Yes, Xander's in there, and he's having to guard a post man. They run a version of a flex cut, trying to free the young man, and he is a good shooter. That is Tyler Bird, and that's his 7th point. He hits the 3. Now, they say that it didn't touch. I bet if you watch the ball, you could see it change. When somebody touches it, the ball will change its spin and stuff. Now, this is what good officiating does. They have a conference about it. Now, one will decide which one had the best look. There we go.
There we go. That's
very good
right
officiating.
There. Very great officiating right there. Javion Greer, he said, hey, he flicked it a little bit as you saw the ball change directions, and, yeah, that's a great call.
And Dalton was smart to back his hands off of it. Very good. They're giving our little man a lot of fits because they put some of their best defenders on him. Here's Beard's shot just off the back of the iron. McIntyre hustles and gets the rebound. Throws out front to Truel. Now we'll reset our offense. Truel's going to take it to the hole. Can he get it? Yes, and it should be an and one.
Yeah, what a great move by Trey Truel right there. Did a little pump fake to the left, dribble drive to the right, and just lays it in.
That foul is on Stewart. He's a senior. His coach doesn't want him doing things like that. Trey Truel gets to have an old-fashioned three-point play. And he shot it. God, those free throws are smooth.
Oh, yeah, they're smooth. He's really worked on it since his freshman year, ever since he got here at Sacred Heart of Jesus.
2:54. We have the lead. That's our first lead. Shot up off the front of the iron. They crash the boards, but coming out of there with it is Xander Taylor. Dalton McIntyre's three rolls off the rim. Now they want to run. Anderson, good ball handler for a man his size, but I think they got us for a foul. And probably Trey Truel, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I believe Sacred Heart ran their own version of the press on TRA just to counter this run-and-gun offense that they're running. 3
team fouls for Sacred Heart, 4 team fouls on Tipton Rosemark. Donegan has the ball about 40 feet away from the bucket, gets it on the right wing. Driving, and we'll probably get a blocking foul. That will be on Xander Taylor, our 4th team foul. And number 33 is Alex Blue, and I believe he is a transfer from Memphis Central, and he's going to be a very good football player here at this school.
What position he play?
He is a running back. He'll probably be their starting tailback next year. And Blue hits the first one. Alex Blue, and I've got to change his number. They gave me the set of numbers, but he hits his first free throw. Second one up off the front of the iron. We've got the rebound, and you know who's got it, Javion Greer. Quickly to Beard. Beard wanted the NBA three, goes to Taylor in the left corner. It's off. Dalton McIntyre has played Windex man so far tonight. Here's Greer's three off the back of the iron. Truel skies, goes up, lays it in. It wanted to come off, but it didn't. And I've got Truel with 7 in the quarter. And we have a 14-12 lead. They kick outside. This is Blue. He goes back inside to Anderson. Ripped away by Greer, picked up by McIntyre, 2-on-1, and they'll get a charge. But also, first of all, we got to give the ball up a little differently. Secondly, an Academy Award to the young man that took the foul.
Give that man a Grammy.
Yes. 5th team foul. Coming back into the ball game is number 11, Will Hughes. He's a 10th grader for them. We'll show a little pressure and then back up. It was just token. We said, hey, we know you there. They go 1-4 high, cut the post man across. And just barely by millimicron, and the official is right. Javion stepped on the line, but that was good effort. Here he comes, a man that makes something happen every time he comes in. Malachi Chavis, he's coming in for Trey Truel, who's had a good first quarter, Blake.
Yeah, Trey Truel. How many fouls does he have?
I only have Trey for one. Unless they stuck that
interesting
other one on him. I could be wrong.
So they're probably going to play Malachi Chavis at the 5.
Yep, there's the lob attempt for a dunk, and we got a run out here, and that should be a basket anyway because they slapped the backboard. That was by Beard, and they quickly are into the forecourt. Anderson will lay it up, but he'll get fouled. Beard's got 7 in the quarter. Let's see who the foul's on us. It's on number 4. That's Malachi Chavis, his first, team 6.
And this is a test of the freshman right now. He's going up against a Division I basketball player right now, and Tipton Rosemark plays a very above-the-rim style of offense.
Guarantee they got their jumping shoes on. Donegan back in for them. Also coming back in is Eli Ramsey. Blue is still out there. Alex Blue. A lot of silence here. Shot it, got it, and that one looked even better than the first one. 4 points for Alex Anderson, who's actually averaging 21 on the season, Blake. Malachi Chavis to inbound, and again, we're going to see a press. Looks like a 1-2-2. It's a retreating press, though. No hard pressure there. Greer looks, they've matched up. Actually, they're playing. Now they do match up out of their zone look. Three-pointer a little short. Dalton McIntyre with another rebound. His shot a little flat and comes off the side of the iron. They're running, and it's going to be off of Donegan's hands. It's got to be. He touched it last. Good call by the official.
Yeah, good call, but even better effort by Kendrick Beard right there just to go sky high for that ball.
Yeah, he got back. That's very good. And again, the 1-2-2, they'll try to keep it out of the middle. They want to trap us in this notch over here where the sideline and the half court are like extra defenders. Now they match up and deny, and they force us to the right. And we'll have to penetrate. And again, folks, this is not straight man-to-man. This is, they switch on it. And in matchup zones, the trick on matchup zones, here goes Greer, is up. We lost the ball. Momentum and physics carries that one through the hands of Xander Taylor.
Yeah, that pass was that pass had a little smoke on it, a little hot from Javion Greer, but I do like the idea right there, though.
Okay, Greer picks up on Donegan. Cameron Donegan with the basketball. That's a good matchup. Both of them quicker than hiccups. Euro step up, bounces round, comes off, and looks like Chavis got it. Dalton McIntyre on the breakout, lays it up and good. Dalton McIntyre with his first two. We've got an 18-14 lead. They step in bounds. They're on the line, and we get the ball back. That's a violation.
Coach, can you remind me what happened right there? I was looking down.
Well, they went to inbound it after we scored and stepped in bounds or on the line, whichever way you want to say it. We get the basketball. It's a violation. Turnover if you're keeping turnovers at home. Xander Taylor's shot got partially blocked, but we picked it up. Vaults made a valiant effort to get something up. At the end of one quarter play, it's the Sacred Heart Knights 18 and the Tipton Rosemark Rebels 14. Let's take a timeout here on the Sacred Heart Basketball Network.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
A very fast quarter, 18-14 we lead, Blake.
I like the defense and offense that Sacred Heart's running. They're doing everything perfect and to their game right now. Now to combat the sky high duo of Alexander and Donegan, or excuse me, Anderson and Dunigan, they need to keep their big bodies in the paint. That includes Malachi Chavis, Austin Vaux, and Trey Troll.
Pretty good defense forced them to bring a man from the forecourt. Of course, this is Tyler Bird. He is a junior. He'll be back, and he's a very good player, too, averaging 19 a game. Donegan got it. Cameron Donegan outside, gives it down low, and we'll need to double, and we got to double quicker than that, and we got a break. They're going to play volleyball on the back of the rim, and finally Alex Anderson scores his 6-point, and the game is 18-16, Sacred Heart with the lead.
Yeah, that's just a great rebounding effort right there by TRA. Alexander just going up with 3 straight rebounds.
They try to knock it away. Greer and
they call that walk?
I'll let you be the judge.
I think they might have called it walk.
They did. Now, you saw how the hand came from behind and hit a little bit. I thought they might call a foul. Actually, the young man playing defense hit the ball a little bit. There is no walk on that. Now, there's got to be an illegal screen on 35. It's his second foul. team's 5th foul. We've got 16 fouls. We will put them in the bonus the next time we foul. They're still 2 away from the bonus. Beard to inbound to Greer. They're going to try to influence him to the right side of the floor. So either way, 35 is turned. Try to cut, turning the ball. Vaux is out there. Greer drives. He loses it. Going up for the didn't get a good shot off. He had the right idea. Here's Anderson, who will take it as deep as he can. Outside, and 3 up and 3 down by Eli Ramsey. They take the lead back at 19-18.
Yeah, that's great positioning right there by Ramsey. Great and even better pass by Alexander Anderson.
You're right. We took it in too deep, and the little man takes it away from Anderson. Anderson trying to get back in there quickly. McIntyre, good body control.
Yeah, that was great defensive effort by McIntyre right there.
And we've got to rotate somebody back very quickly. Again, 3-pointer. This time misses. Beard, I thought he got undercut myself.
Yeah, I definitely think there was a missed call right there, but it's okay. It's okay. Javion Greer's got the ball. We'll be fine.
You know which association I hated to come into and play in, or when I was coaching, or get their referees at the state tournament?
Which association?
The Memphis Association.
Ooh.
Strip to the ball. Good strip that time by Donegan. Beard gets back, knocks it out of bounds, recovering, and but good hustle to get back. But, well, it's like I explained the other night. The FACS coach was upset. It's 2 different styles of officiating. The mechanics are the same, but the interpretations are not necessarily the same. And you go to East Tennessee up at Kingsport, and the same thing can happen. Anderson's got a clear look at a 3. It's off. We rebound. Vaux has got it. They're trying to cut his passing lane, and he'll get it to Taylor. Taylor quickly to Javion Greer, who's going to the hole, and he got fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Foul should be on Will Hughes. It should be their 16th foul.
Yeah, Javion Greer has so much heart right there, just rising up with the rock and trying to. I know he's not tall enough to slam it, but if he could, he would bring that sucker home.
Did Javion play 8-man football?
He did not.
Oh, he would have been great at that game.
We would have loved him.
First one, shot it, got it. Javion Greer with his first points. Now wholesale substitution for the Rebels. They're bringing in Reggie Lewis and also Jalen Hurt. Hurt wears number 5. We'll pick up and see if there's anyone else new. I think Senos is in there now also. Second one, shot it, got it, and Greer has 2, and it's a 22-19 lead by Sacred Heart. Here comes Malachi Chavis back in for Justin Vaux, or Austin Vaux. His dad ought to pay me for. I've got his name on there so many times.
Yeah, Austin Vaux, for a freshman, he's played great defense.
He's a very strong young man, and I'm sure he's going to make a great football player. 1-4 high. They'll try to loop here and driving all the way, and there's the pass off. They run a cutter, and that's Anderson down through there. And the trailer, if you cut the driver off, is going to get the ball.
Yeah, but that's awesome. Some great offensive movement by Anderson right there. Cutting to the basket, finding an opening, and laying it up for 2.
Now they want to cut our passing lane when we get into no man's land there. Around the horn, McIntyre's NBA 3 is up and good from downtown Millington.
Yeah, that's great. That's great ball movement right there by Sacred Heart. Kendrick Beard and Javion Greer really saw McIntyre out.
Now here's the kick out. Or they will kick it out. Looking for Donegan. Cameron Donegan, the senior, with the basketball. Very good guard. He gets the screen that he wants. They'll drive the baseline. He'll kick out. They'll try to shoot the 3, and they do. It hits the side of the backboard, which is still in play. We block a shot. Malachi Chavis picks it up quickly into the forecourt. Nice pass. Beard takes it there, and Beard gets the layup in his first 2.
Correction, Coach.
I mean, that's Taylor.
Taylor.
Beard made the pass, the assist. I want to give credit for that assist. We have a 27-21 lead.
Hey, great play by both players.
Absolutely. And they tried to run past Taylor to make him miss, and he had good concentration. Oh, that should have been a charge. Now, that 100%. Time, Beard did everything he could. Reminds me of being in the NBA sometimes. They don't know who each player is on the area teams.
Now, Coach, what zone are they running right now?
It's a version of a 1-1-3, and they match up out of it. That should be 2 fouls on Alex Anderson, and that's a good call, a very good call, but it's one that needs to be made more. We clear out sometimes that way, other teams do, and some officials will call it. Hats off to that one. That was the proper call.
Yeah, kudos to the ref right there. Great call.
Javian Greer logging long minutes. He has not been off the floor. And they are working him hard and on purpose. Here's Beard's 3 from the left side. Off the iron. Greer goes in, and Dalton McIntyre wisely got all the way back so they couldn't throw the long pass. 3-point shot up, no good. Anderson skies for it but loses it. Couldn't get a handle. And the little man Greer motoring. And that's got to be a block because he was – the defender, go back and replay this, and you'll see the defender step sideways. Holy cow!
If you want to see that questionable call, you can go on Worthy Road Studios YouTube and watch the game in HD. Better than under.
Yes.
It will be under Sacred Heart basketball. Just type in Sacred Heart versus.
Some of their fans are wanting a shot. Now they're going to call Greer again, even with and that will be his second. And they'll shoot free throws. It'll be a 1 and the bonus. And you have to be very careful when you're in Memphis. Mm-hmm. And I know this is the Millington area, but very careful. That's all I'll say. This is a 1-1. Cameron Donegan. His shot misses, but they're going to get the rebound. We had a nice block out, but we had too many men back. We need 4 on the line against this team, as big as they are. Jump hook by Anderson. His shot off. McIntyre skies, needs help, gets it out. Xander Taylor running quickly to Chavis. Chavis didn't even come down. He just put it in the hole.
Yeah, what a great pass right there by Dalton McIntyre. Just led him to the rack.
Going to the hole, and we blocked the shot. Good job. And we blocked Will Hughes' shot. Let's see who triggers it in. Cameron Donegan.
And quick side note, I'm going to get this in. A.J. Mormon is in for Javion Greer.
That's right.
Javion Greer takes first rest of the game.
And he deserves his rest. A.J. will do a good job. Hughes' shot rolls off. Chavis gets the rebound. It gets hit. A.J.'s shot up off the back and goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Tipton Rosemark. A.J. Mormon, who has provided some good minutes coming off the bench in previous games.
Yeah, A.J. Mormon's going to be solid. He's going to be solid sophomore once these senior guards have left.
They got Ramsey up to the table too late to make a substitution. 2:25. We have a 6-point lead, we being Sacred Heart. There's a nice screen and roll, and they convert that one. That's Tyler Bird. And we didn't get the charge call.
I believe Bird, Anderson, and who's the other one? Donegan have all played this game.
They have played, yes, long minutes, I believe. And they say it's off of us. I wish they would confer a little bit. Coach Beauregard trying. He's being very nice about it. 29-25 with 2 minutes. They spread it out a little bit. We'll get a screen. It's kind of a walking screen. They're going to say on the floor, but it'll be a 1-and-1, and they get A.J. Mormon for the foul. And I've got 9 team fouls on us. The next one will be the double bonus. Donegan has been to the line once. He is 0 for 1. First shot up off the back of the iron. McIntyre gets it. You see Beard will fill the lanes. Here's Chavis. He goes up. And they were trying to walk under him to get a charge, but his 4th point, and we've got a 6-point lead.
I believe they call sideline warning. No, timeout, I believe, for Tipton Rosemark.
Well, they're still letting Rosemark confer, and he didn't chase our young men back like that. Gene Moniz, if you're watching, observe that. Got to chase both teams out to the back on the floor. Down in the corner to Hughes. He'll drive on the bucket. He wanted to stop and pop, kicked it out. We knocked it away. Picked up A.J. Mormon. gives it off Taylor, and they hit it, but we get it back. And I did not see, it was Xander Taylor, and they retaliate and get back quick. 8 1/4. Xander Taylor's got 4 in this quarter for us. 109. Let's see if there's a foul call. No, we called a timeout. Timeout, Sacred Heart. They've got a 6-point lead. We'll keep it here for this one. Blake, your thoughts?
This is some fun basketball that we're watching. A whole lot of running going on from both teams. Sacred Heart's done a good job of containing the big two of Dunnigan and Alexander Anderson. I'm sorry, I keep calling him Alexander. Their shooting has not looked so hot tonight, but they've made up for it under the rim. A whole lot of rebounding has gone on for Sacred Heart, considering they're majorly oversized. Malachi Chavis has played a great game, and Javion Greer and Kendrick Beard are carrying this team right now. Great effort from Sacred Heart all around.
12 for Alex Anderson for them, and Tyler Bird, their 2 high scorers. He has 9. Beard had 7 in the first quarter. We got to get him involved in this quarter. And Trey Truell had 7 in the first quarter. And it looks like McIntyre with 5 in this quarter, 7 for the game. Chavis with 2, 4. He has 4. Here is Xander Taylor. We ran a version of America's play then. Get it back outside to McIntyre. We go 1-4 high, and then we're going to loop Beard out to the point. Beard drives. Here's Taylor's 3. 3 up, 3 down. He's got 7 in the quarter, and we extend our lead with 39 seconds, Blake.
I believe that was a version of a floppy or a horns. Would you call that?
Well, the first original action was off what's called America's play, and then you had some horn type action. We go into a 2-3 zone. And we'll match a little bit out of it. We got to keep a man watching Anderson on the baseline, and they'll lob it to him, and they'll lob on the zone. He does a reverse layup for his 10th point of the quarter and 14 in the contest. Now you know why he averages 21.
If you're Sacred Heart right now, you don't want any cutting under the basket going on right now. Let them shoot threes.
Yep. Now they called it no shot, and Dalton McIntyre just got hit like a Mack truck. And no call. We're at the end of the first half of play. Sacred Heart has a 36-29 lead. And a very interesting game. Let's take a timeout on the Sacred Heart Network.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
River Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
And we are back at halftime. Sacred Heart leading 36-29 in a very interesting contest. And again, one of the suggestions I will make to our young men, they must adjust to the style of officiating. It's different than our association. It's different than the Northwest Association. It's different than the Nashville Association, or you could go to Kingsport, and you have to adjust. And you got to remember, you're on the road.
Right.
A lot of times, as hard as referees try to call it down the middle, you just get a little edge at home, whether people want to admit that or not. It's kind of like all this stuff with the politicians and things like that. You can't believe the fake news, et cetera, like that, but you can believe that sometimes a home court does have its advantages. Blake, some quick thoughts about what you've seen and what you like in this contest.
I'm going to steal this quote away from you for a quick second. Cool heads win hot ball games. And right now, Sacred Heart has had a pretty cool head. Even though some of the calls have not gone their way, they're playing a little chippy right now. They're playing a little chippy, and they want to get in our head right now. But if I'm Sacred Heart, I would keep applying pressure to the back end of that post right there. You don't want Anderson going for any lobs, and you don't want Dunnigan getting in there too. And why not test their three-point shooting? I know they can get back in the game, but we can always flip pressure back out to the perimeter and see what they can do with that. For Tipton Rosemark right now, you got to guard the paint. That's where we're going. We haven't been shooting the three as much, and I feel like if Tipton Rosemark shuts the the post down, the post game down, don't let True work, don't let Javion or Kendrick Beard drive, then they got the game.
That's some very good points. I'm going to make you feel better. His name is actually Alexander Anderson.
Alexander, okay.
Even though they call him Alex.
Both are very common last names. I saw Alexander, and I'm like, oh, it's a common mistake. I apologize to our viewers, but that's great to know. It's
Alexander Anderson. He is a very fine player. He'll go to South Alabama. But I got a feeling that there's got to be some people looking at Kendrick Beard. I would play Javion Greer, especially if I was a junior college coach. I'd be down here talking to him. And, Coach Beauregard actually, before he went 4-year, played 2 years at Columbia State. And my good friend Mo Grimes, who's listening to us tonight, got to watch him. And he has nothing but good things to say about Coach Beauregard as a young man and a basketball player, too. And we've got the ladies out here shooting. Very quickly, let's go over some stats. We'll give you the Tipton Rosemark, even though they're the home team stats first. And I have to adjust what I wrote here because it looks like I only have 4 points. And Alex Anderson is 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He has 14 points in the first half. He averages 21.6 on the year so far. Tyler Bird has 9. He averages 19 even. He's hit 1 3. Cameron Dunnigan has missed 2 free throws. Alex Blues, sometimes they call him Neon Blues, but Alex Blues has 1 point, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Eli Ramsey has 5 points. He has a 2 and a 3. And that is all the scoring. They scored 14 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second quarter, for a total of 29 for your Sacred Heart Knights, who have played their heart out so far. Xander Taylor has 7 points. He has 1 3. Kendrick Beard has 1 3 and 7 points. Trey Truell has 7. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. That's very notable right there. Javion Greer has 2 points on 2 free throws. Jake Cale has a bucket for 2. Dalton McIntyre has 7. He has 1 3. Malachi Chavis has 4. Taylor with 2 fouls. Truell with 2 fouls. Cale with 2. And we have Mormon 1, Chavis 1, and Greer with, and that may be 2 on Greer too. There are 2 on Greer. We had 9 team fouls in the first half. They had 7. We really never got to take advantage of the 1 and bonus situation.
Right. I think also our free throw shooting has been it's been very consistent in this game, even though the three-point shots have not been there. Another thing for Sacred Heart right now is just you want to drive in and hope they don't stop you. But even if they all are on you, you have a chance at getting fouls. Now, with the refs, that's kind of up and questionable in the air. But you might as well take your chance, get a few free throws. You might sink a shot, might get an and one opportunity. But I think another thing that's playing into Bogart's strategy, we saw Trey Truell sit early in the first quarter for a little bit. I think he's going to be used as a closer for this game. Maybe start of the fourth and later in the third. We'll see what Beauregard pulls out of what rabbit he pulls out of his hat of tricks.
And before we take a break, I will remind everybody there's an old saying about when in Rome, do like the Romans. Well, this same thing, I got a text from a friend of mine. He said, Coach, you're tap dancing right on the edge with the official situation. He says you're right, but when you're in Memphis, you go with how they officiate in Memphis. When you're in Jackson, you go with the way they officiate there. When you're in Nashville, better adjust to the way they officiate there. Our young men have done pretty good at that. They've kept their heads, as you said, and done well. Tell you what we need to do. We need to take a timeout on the Worthy Road production of Sacred Heart Basketball. We'll be back after this.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. New for 2020 is our new video production trailer. This small trailer is designed for getting into tight spaces and is like a portable press box. It has a powerful wireless internet system for broadcasting and also has a battery backup system that can handle an entire broadcast. It can accommodate 2 announcers and 2 technical people with all audio and video equipment. Above the trailer is an observation deck with safety handrails for as many as 3 production cameras. This trailer is perfect for all outdoor events like football games, baseball, softball, soccer, tennis, graduations, and political events. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
Sacred Heart Basketball with Blake Biggs, Coach Joe Holloway, Paul Schultz in Worthy Road Studios. And, of course, Zach Henson on one camera, Will Martin. Well, I started to say Martindale. I had Wink Martindale, Will Mingledorf on there. His Uncle Sammy, who I went to school with, would get me for getting that wrong. But we're ready to play. Sometimes they shorten the time at halftime, like there was still 57 seconds, and the referee says, let's go out here and play. We get the basketball first, Blake. Let's see. They're going to open up straight man-to-man this time. Greer running shot, rolls around and falls off. A lot of United States steel there.
Maybe we should check those rims.
Well, that one may have some kryptonite or something on it. Here's Hughes' shot. Hughes' shot hit goes in and out, and now
they call push on Jake Kale right there.
Well, that's going to give him his 3rd foul if my stats are right. First team foul of the second half.
He's questioning that.
Well, I'd have to admit I'd have to see it on replay. That one is close. Did he come under him? That's a foul on Jake. If he didn't, it should have been a foul on Anderson. But only a replay will tell us. Javian Greer hustling, trying to get the ball. He does finally get the handle on it. And they tip it away, and they're very quick-handed. Anderson wants to go the hole. No.
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 No. No.
We apologize to all our viewers, but this is.
We can't. We just got to let the fans judge.
Yeah.
Xander Taylor will get back in.
We apologize to our viewers who are seeing this right now. This is.
Watch the film. Run it back 2 or 3 times. Spinning. It looked like a good clean strip to me, and they got Kendrick Beard, or did they get Xander Taylor? They got Xander Taylor with the signal for his 3rd foul. Second team foul. I could sing a little Johnny Rivers song here. And the first free throw is up and no good. Have you ever heard Johnny Rivers sing
I've not.
Memphis, Tennessee?
I'm a young one. I haven't really heard of.
Second one, shot it off the iron, rebound, goes to Trey Truell, who's back in there. Javian Greer has it. He's pursued, and they went back to their trapping defense. He gets rid of it. We skip it across to Beard, to Greer. Down in the corner, Dalton McIntyre from the left side comes off the back of the iron. Donegan is motoring and wants to run. He's going to take it all the way to the hole. His shot misses, but tipped. And tell you what, he could be a great volleyball player. Anderson tipped twice and got that one in for his 16th point.
Foul right there by, I believe that's Ramsey. Hands in the face on Dalton McIntyre right there. Future
Eli Ramsey, yeah. Now this game, I love watching our kids. I love watching the Tipton Rosemark kids, but certain aspects of the game are bringing back nightmares to me, and I haven't even gone to sleep yet from when I had to come and play at Germantown and places like that. Troll gets it knocked away as he went to the hole. Anderson one-on-one. He'll try to take it to the hole. We knock it away, but they pick it up as Hughes was there. They'll get us, and they'll probably give continuation.
Now, if you're Sacred Heart right now, you want to be a little cool right now. Don't let all this go into your head. Like I said, cool heads win hot ball games right now. What are you saying? If
I've got four fouls on Xander, and this is Hughes shooting. Now did they? I thought the bucket went in.
It did not. It rimmed out.
It rimmed out. Then he gets two shots. I missed that when I was looking down to right in my scorebook. My apologies. So he's missed the first one.
And Beauregard calling that call into question, talking to the ref, fighting for the next call.
Yep. And it's been very frustrating. Coming into the game, the senior Ethan Stewart.
Dalton McIntyre trying to get his team back into the game.
Loneliest place is at the line in this situation. Hughes gets his first points. It's a 36-34 game. Now they've got us out of rhythm right now. We've got to get synced. Here's a nice drive, and it didn't stay down. Trey Trull tried to flush that one.
Trey Trull got a little emotional with that one.
They'll call block. Now, Coach Beauregard is getting a little far out of there but in excitement, he's stretching. Cedric Anderson spending more time watching Coach Beauregard's feet than he is his team. Shot up, no good by Bird. Donegan fights for it. He wins the battle. They lob it up there. Bird, they tip. Anderson did. Anderson can sky above that rim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he really can. That's his specialty right now. That's why he's got an offer from D1 schools.
Now, we're a little bit out of control, and we're playing their game, their pace. They're running the floor. They miss. And here, we're running with them. And they've got numbers back. We're going to try it anyway. And I tell you what Dalton McIntyre did. He did a good job of drawing the foul.
He did the smartest thing he could do. Try and slow this game down. Sacred Heart, I'm getting a little hot right now from this game. Fans are getting into it. Coaches are getting into it. Refs are getting into it. He did the smart thing, draw the foul, calm Sacred Heart down a little bit. And Beauregard just did the smartest thing he could do on the court. He's the smartest man on the court right now. He just called that timeout, get his team together. Everyone's hot. Everyone's confused on why these calls are happening. And, this is a great timeout. This is smart. They were down, I believe, 6 at one point. And, some questionable calls have gotten this team back in the game. But this is a smart move. Great move by Sacred Heart. If they wanted to win, this was the play right here to do it.
Zach Henson with some great shots of our huddle. He is circling it and getting that, and a great job. And like we'll remind people, cool heads win hot ball game, but you must adjust to the officiating. I know people are tired of hearing me say that. And are we going to get many breaks? No, we got to make our own breaks.
Right.
Okay, at the line for two should be Dalton McIntyre, and he is. I'd already put the two shots in there, hadn't X'd them yet. You put two circles joined together. He hits the first one. And for those of you that don't keep scorebooks or have never, that's what you draw two circles and hook them together when it's two shot. When it's one shot, you just put the little line to the circle. If he hits it, you put an X in it. Shot it Got it. Nothing but string music.
Smooth as silk, better than milk.
Absolutely.
Or better than silk or smooth as milk. You decide, viewers.
Here's Donegan driving, and he is quick. He's a good ball handler. And they can return the basketball to him, get their spacing, penetrate the gap, running one-hander up and good. And that's what he does good. He gets the basket for his first 2 points, and now there's a timeout on the floor. This one, I believe, was called by the
That's
Tipton
Donegan's
Rosemark.
first points?
That's his first points. He's missed 2 free throws.
I did not realize that.
No.
I don't have the scorebook, just a reminder, but I'm surprised. He's played real well tonight.
Oh, he's gone to the hole. He's had a couple of shots rim out. We've partially blocked one. And a good effort, 5:28. Sacred Heart Knights lead by 2. And this is a great region contest. Of course, the region is split into, and I guess you could call them districts, but I was told by the TSSAA it's really just one big region. And they have 2 divisions in it.
It's East and West, right?
I don't even think they have a name for it. We'll match up with some schools out of Memphis for and then we see the drive, and there should be a foul on the floor. And they say 1-4 for them. And that is Sinis, his first. Should be team third, I believe. Shot up, and I had my back turned. Who hit that one?
Trey Trull.
Trey Trull gets his 9th point.
That's great inbound by Kendrick Beard right there. Great cut by Trey Trull.
Okay, now we're talking to each other matchup. They're going to go 5 out. They'll give a screen to Donegan. We switch it. Here's McIntyre. Now they kick out, 3-pointer up by Ramsey. His shot missed, but they get the rebound. And the shot is blocked. Center shot, picking it up is Greer. Greer throws it ahead, but they've got good, quick hands. And now here comes, it was going to be a dunk. And Trey Trull did everything he could to stop it because the house would have erupted. And that's what you got to do. That will be, unfortunately, Trey's 3rd foul, though. Well, did he hold up one finger?
I didn't quite see it.
I thought that was Trull back there.
Might have called it on Javion.
Well, one finger, or it would have had to been 11 then. Shot up and no good. We'll have to check that. Second shot for Anderson. Tyler Bird checks back in.
And quick reminder to all the viewers, Tipton Rosemark is in our division, so we get to play them at our place.
They come to our house. Now, we won't see Harding and North Point and some of those teams till the region. Second shot up, no good. 0 for 2, the outlet to Greer. Quickly to Trull. Trull gets it to McIntyre. McIntyre wants to go up. I knew that this gentleman likes the charge, and he did give it a little extra oomph. You got to stop and go straight up. Stop and pop.
Definitely sold it. If he was a salesman right now and he had that same acting, he can sell down a broken down car for $2,000.
Alexander Blue back into the ball game. The young man I told you will be a great running back one day here. We're in a 2-3 zone, which is a changeup and a good one. We lead by 4. And they look it over, and they're going to overload and go to Anderson. I thought on the baseline there, wanted to set up the lob, but here's the left-hander shot up, and good. Blue has a 3 for his 4th point, and they trail by 1 now. Shot it, got it. Xander Taylor says take that, his 10th point.
What a response by Xander Taylor right there. And here's Tipton Rosemark trying to drive in.
Blue again, this time air ball, but Anderson, he had the inside position. There's not much you're going to do to stop him. He's got 18 towards his average of 21. And now we get the ball across. Dalton McIntyre, his shot was in and came out. And they're going to call a hold on McIntyre, I think. Let's see what. Xander Taylor.
And Javion Greer takes a well-needed rest. I believe Malachi Chavis has checked in for him.
Yeah, if that's Xander Taylor, I've got him with 4 fouls, and that's unofficial now.
And Sacred Heart right now, they're just trying to combat the height that Tipton Rosemark has out on the field, or excuse me, the court. They got Ramsey out there, who's a tall sophomore. They got Alexander. let me see who else they got out there. They got Tyler Bird, who is he's a very great shooter. He can score the ball too. Whole lot of height right now for this Tipton Rosemark. Like I said, they are a team that plays high above the rim, and they're going to try and sky it on us.
Ramsey hits his first one, Eli Ramsey. It's his first points of the quarter, 6th and 7th points of the night. And this is a tie game at 43. It's been tied at 2, 8, and now 43. Tipton Rosemark goes man-to-man. There's a lot of hand shaking, but in Memphis, that's okay. McIntyre tries to penetrate. Three-pointer, NBA, a little short. Rebound, Donegan. He's got the long pass to Bird. Bird wanted to dunk it, but he just lays it up wisely. And now they have a 2-point lead on Sacred Heart. And again, they try to influence you to play on one side, and we just take it all the way to the hole. That's Kendrick Beard, his 9th point of the night.
They're laying off the paint a little bit, trying to force this out on the perimeter. What does Kendrick Beard do? Take it to the rack.
Ball will, they say that McIntyre was out of bounds, the proper call. Ball goes out. We'll get a little break. They run a lot of players in and out. Will Hughes back in. Cameron Donegan out, the senior point guard for them. They got a lot of experience on this team. They wanted to run the lob play to Anderson, but they go Anderson to Bird. Bird misses. Here comes Sacred Heart, Trey Truill, and he's fouled. And
that's a great call right there.
Yes.
That is a great call.
And I've got Anderson with 3 fouls. He's not too thrilled about it, but a good call.
And our cameraman, Zach Henson, right there, he had to lift his camera up right there. Almost got some of the action.
At the line, should be for 2, is Trey Truill. First one, that's his first miss of the night. And I didn't jinx him because I didn't say anything about it. He is now 3 for 4 from the free throw line. He'll get his second one. Game is tied at 45. Shot it, got it. He breaks the tie. 46-45. This has been a very fast game up and down the floor. You have to like this game. Both teams playing extremely hard. Screen, they slip it, bring Anderson across. And I tell you what, the young man has a great touch.
How many points does Anderson have?
He's got 20 right on the nose right now. And let's see what we got.
That's Trey Truill, who got fouled, and he's fouled by Ramsey right there.
Should be a blocking foul. Truill will shoot 2. Don't think that Brother Ramsey agrees with that one. What do you think?
I don't think he doesn't look like he likes it either.
I think he's got 4 fouls too.
And he can shoot the ball pretty well. He can stretch it out. So if they lose him, they lose some of their shooting.
That's right.
And some of their height.
3 for 4 from the free throw line. First shot up, shot it, got it. 4 for 5. More substitutions. Ethan Stewart back in. It looks like Blue is back in, who hit a big 3 for them while ago on their run. Truill eyes it, tries it. It hits off the iron, rebound, goes to Sacred Heart. Vaulk's shot got blocked out of bounds. But nice effort by Austin Vaulk.
Blocked by either Bird or Anderson.
I think it was Bird.
I believe it was Bird.
We'll run the line to get the ball in, and right now we kind of jumbled up, and we got to throw it into backcourt. Wise decision by McIntyre to let it get across the line that way. Get the hands off. There we go. Donegan pushed him, or that's not Donegan, that's actually Blue. Alex Blue.
They're clapping about that call. I don't know if that's something you want to clap about.
Well, that's part of I did it, and he knew it, and we'll give him that. Good matchup right here. Beard and Anderson, and this time Beard wins that one. His shot rolls in. Kendrick Beard.
Yeah, that's a great adjustment right there by TRA. Kendrick Beard crashed the board, and they sent 3 down there.
Now Xander Taylor gets double teamed, and they'll get him for a hold. I hope my foul count is not right. I could have missed one, and I evidently did. This must be going to be his 4th foul. That is his 4th. And Javian Greer quickly back in there. And I'm glad I was wrong in the scorebook. And we've got 2 people. We need to be rebounding with 3 on the floor. They send a sub up there. And Anderson gets this free throw. So he's got his average now. He has 21. 2:03 still left in this quarter. It's 49-48. He can tie it up at 49. It rolls around, and he does. It's tied now at 49. And Javian Greer will bring it up. We'll spread it out. Let's see what we run. Got one high post. We step out. Valk's in the low post now and comes high. Cruel dribble handoff. McIntyre's 3 up off the iron. We run it down. Kendrick Beard with it. Wanted to drive the baseline. Does drive the baseline. Kicked it into Truel. Truel shot knocked out of bounds.
Might have missed a call right there, but that might be all ball. I could be wrong.
It was a good call. He did block the shot. And that time they tip it. They're going to get the loose ball. We didn't see where it went when they tipped it. Anderson quickly. He wanted Hughes. Hughes will go back outside the Bird. Bird the junior now. He'll be back next year. We get to see him again. Anderson will be gone. Here's Donegan going to the hole. We may have gotten away with a little knee foul then. Here's the shot up and short. Interesting call.
Call that on Truel. Truel just stuck his hand up. And
I thought he had all ball myself.
Yeah, I did too, but Alexander just he had some great acting skills right there. Give him a Grammy.
Trey Truel now has 4 fouls, I believe. He's in foul trouble. 2 shots for Anderson. This one rolls in.
I believe Malachi Chavis is going in for Trey Truel.
You almost have to do that at this point because you still got 1:16 in this quarter to go.
And Donegan's out.
The
Donegan
crew they got on here, this is also save fouls too. Anderson gets both of those. I believe he has 23 now. We'll check that in a minute. NBA 3 by McIntyre, a little short, hit the iron. They are out on the run out. We knock it away, and they control the ball. NBA 3 by Blue. His shot's going to come off. We're going to run it down. Chavis 1-on-2, and he picks it up wisely. Beard wants the 3. Does he have the 3? No, short off the front of the iron. Rebound, Tyler Bird. He'll bring it on a 3-on-1. Euro step, leaves it a little short. Gets his rebound, leaves it short again, but we knock it out of bounds.
Even though that was knocked out of bounds right there, that's a great effort by Javion Greer.
Yeah, we saved the basket then.
Don't underestimate his heart.
Oh, I think our kids, that's one thing at Sacred Heart. Not only we have it on our jerseys, we have a lot of heart. Long pass into the backcourt. Now looks like we've got a zone look. Yes, we do. We're not matching up. They're going to hold it for the last shot. They lead by 2, 51-49, 27 seconds, and we don't have to go get them. They're going to decide to attack at the 21-second mark. That's a little early for a last shot, but now they wanted to get the lob to Anderson a minute ago. They throw it into Bird, and he gets it. We did not play good post defense then, or actually Bird got it. He's got 13 in the contest. They lead by 4. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Will we get a shot off? And I thought that he got fouled. I saw the wrist hit. Score 53-49. We're going to take a timeout and come back with the final quarter of Sacred Heart basketball here at Tipton Rosemark.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
And we are back as the third quarter came to an end, and I'm still thinking about some unusual calls. And our kids have played hard, and we've done a good job. They've done a good job. They play hard at Tipton Rosemark. And we'll come here and have that final quarter. Quick thought before we break our huddle
For Sacred Heart right now, they're just drive in. They're adjusting to it, but they haven't adjusted to it very well. Just keep driving it in, Kendrick Beard. Keep driving it in, Javion Greer. And look, the calls, I know it's a chippy game right there. They're going to punch you in the face. They're going to spit on you. Just keep cool. Keep cool, guys.
Well, hopefully they don't spit on us.
I hope not, but snowing this game.
Well, they run a 1-4 high and run a guard through off the screen. It's the old UCLA cut, some people call it. They'll try to post a man up down low, and then they'll get another screen. Beard, who's capable of shooting that shot, or Bird, actually it is. Bird out there. They screen for Hughes. Now Anderson goes out and gets it. Gets it back down to Ramsey. Ramsey looking for Bird. To Donegan, who's a very good player. He doesn't use the screen, but goes in. And
they called that a block on Jake Cale.
Okay, if you wondered why the silence, and that may be Jake's fifth there.
I think that was.
It'll be a two-shot because they're in the double bonus. Jake has played hard. He could be considered a victim right now.
Oh, he's a victim of the calls. Victim of the Memphis refs.
Yeah, well, again, each area calls a little differently. That's the 23rd point, if I'm correct, for Alex Anderson. If I'm not, I'll re-add them at the end of the game when we give you the scoring. He'll get a second shot. Shot it. It comes off the iron. And depending on what association you're in, you could even call Hughes for a foul on the rebound, but they're not going to. There's the nice drive, but a little bit too much oomph on it. We get the ball as it gets away. Austin Vaughts with a big two.
Surprised you didn't say Justin right there, Coach.
I started to, and I said Austin. Well, here goes Donegan in ice, and he's going to lob it up. Anderson wisely gathered himself, but still missed it. Again, they're jumping jack situation. We hold our hands up, the 7-11 stick up, but Ramsey picks up the loose ball and gets his 9th point. And there'll be a timeout on the floor. And we'll check it out. Coach called the timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on the Sacred Heart Network. And we are back. Very interesting game. Our kids have played hard. Theirs have played hard. Some interesting calls in the contest, and that's where we need to leave it. Again, those folks see it from one perspective. You know, if you watch Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda both say many of the things we cling to depend upon your perspective or how you see them.
Oh, I'm so glad you watch Star Wars, Coach.
I could be a Star Wars expert. They block our pass, and they're on the run. It's 2-on-1. They were going to dunk it, and then the layup, and it goes out of bounds. And I'll let you be the judge.
I think that's Tipton Rosemark's ball.
Wholesale substitution.
All
they run a partial line, and now they're going to run it a little differently. Or they bring Ramsey out. They actually had 6 players on the floor. And to Anderson, he's a good bet. Donegan from the corner, he did not want that shot. They're taking a little more time than usual. They may try to pull us out. They have a 5-point lead. We don't need to go jump out there and let them beat us with their quickness. What we need to do is just play good foot-moving defense. 5-second violation should belong to Sacred Heart.
And let's see how this Sacred Heart offense adjusts to this Tipton Rosemark defense.
And we need a basket because we know if it's still at 5, if they don't have a runaway or a snowbird layup or some type of layup, they will, if they have to set it up, they'll let some time off the clock. We feed inside to Truel. Truel's jump hook is up, bounces around, but won't stay down. And it looks like Austin Vaughts may have touched it last. A lot of contact in there.
Whole lot of contact, and that's a tough call to make, but that was a good call. I'll give her that. That's a great call.
Yeah, I've been in some karate tournaments where there was less contact. 56-51. Now we have got to watch what they do. Now they've gone back to their ball screen offense to spin. Donegan, nice layup by him. He had a lot of control then.
Yeah,
his 4th point.
That's great air. That's great movement by Donegan right there.
And he is a very good point guard. They're up 7 we're in the fourth quarter. And let's see, should be a foul. Is it on the floor? It should be one in the bonus, though, if you hit the first one. 1-4. That is Thanos Sinis with his second foul. Trey Truill will shoot one here, and if he hits that, he'll get the bonus. Trey has missed 2 tonight at the free throw line, but he opened up 3 for 3, shot it, got it very smooth then. He'll get the bonus.
And Trey Truill's made free throws the focus of his all-season workout this year.
Dalton McIntyre comes off. He's given a good effort tonight. He'll be back before the game's over. Truill with his second attempt. Shot it, got it. He's got 13 on the night. We put on a little bit of a press. And we didn't come and pick Beard up full court, which might be a wise decision, or Bird. And they want a timeout. Tipton Rosemark wants a timeout. We'll take a short timeout here on the Sacred Heart Basketball Network on Worthy Road Studios.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
We are back, 58-53. This game brought to you by Victory Honda on the bypass. Go by and see Chase Channel. Great deals. They got new and used cars, a great service department. Also, don't forget, and we'll tell you more about the Mardi Gras that is held with St. Mary's and Sacred Heart working together on that. A little different now. We got to ask. I don't think they can bring the sub in. They did, but I disagree with the mechanics, but that's me. They've been to the classes. I haven't been in a couple of years. Going to get a high screen for Bird. He didn't use it, really. It was a big gap, and he's going to head to the hole. He dishes it off. Ramsey's a good shot now. You got to give the young man a lot of credit.
Ramsey can shoot, and he also provides a lot of height for this Tipton Rosemark team.
He has 11 on the night. It's a 7-point lead with 4:48 and counting. Xander Taylor, his three, off a little bit. Vaughts fights, knocks it. Trey Truill picks it up, gets it, puts it in. He's got 15 on the night.
Great little dribble move by Trey Truill right there, sticking with the rebound and going up for 2.
Absolutely. He did a great job because he was among some tall timber and some shot blockers down there. 5-point lead for Tipton Rosemark. Truill slides through, but we switch on that one. Vaughts picked up Bird. They're running the clock. They want to get a drive all the way to the hole, although Ramsey would take the 3 if he could get it. Kick it back out, and they took several seconds. It's down to 4:06. Here's a drive. They got by. They got inside. See, instead of jumping to the ball, we let Ramsey get inside of us, and you can't do that. You must get both feet in the lane when the ball's where it was.
No, if you're Sacred Heart right now, you're focusing on jamming the post. You can't give any more of those looks up.
No, we can't, and we've got to get back. We got to rotate back and can't give up the bunnies like that. They're going to run somebody out. 6 points of his 13 for Eli Ramsey in this quarter, or make it 8. And the rebound, Donegan, and he's going to slow it down. 64-55. And they've quickly extended this to 11, and watch, it's not quite a 4 corners, but it's pretty close. They'll put 3 across the baseline, 2 out front, and there's a hole for Donegan to drive into, and he and Bird are going to work the front part. Bird crossover goes to the hole and missed it, and he tried to hurdle Austin Vaughts. Here's Javion Greer. He got fouled on the floor. That'll only be the 8th foul, so he'll go and have the bonus.
Now, was that Bird that tried to dunk over?
That was Bird that tried to hurdle him.
Check. colleges. Please look at that. Please go look at Bird.
Well,
Austin Vaux.
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
just a junior.
Yeah, Austin Vaux is a very tall kid.
Okay.
That kid's got a vertical.
It should be 1-1. That means if he hits the first one, he gets the bonus. Greer is 2 for 2 from the line tonight. He has 2 points. He's played a great floor game and a great defensive game. First one up and good. That means he will get the second one. Let's see, we're looking over here to see what Coach Nick Beauregard will see if we're going to full court press. They'll try to run if they get half a chance off this. If they don't, then they'll slow it down. And they're playing very wise. Kendrick Beard comes over for some advice. Second shot it, rolls around and falls in. He gets both of them and a timeout. And we're going to talk defensive strategy over. It's a full timeout. Let's keep it here, and we'll talk about this for a minute. First of all, Coach has got to tell them when we're going to foul, who are the people to foul. You don't want to put a good free throw shooter on the line. He's also going to tell them whether we're going to deny or let the ball in if we're trapping, and he's reminding them that recovery is the secret to pressing. You can do a great job on this end. If they get it out of there and you don't recover, it's a layup city.
Right.
What other thoughts do you have on this?
If I'm Sacred Heart right now, I'm not letting anybody in the post. I'm not letting anybody in. I'm playing real post-heavy defense and running back. I'm running back to the other end as fast as I can because they got a few snow bunnies.
Yep.
They got a few, or what I like to call cherry picking. They've showed that they like to do that late in the fourth. So, hey, let's see if they make that adjustment.
Now, again, they'll try to spread our defense out as much as possible. It's not a full stall because they love to get you one-on-one and drive to the basket. If they don't have it, they'll kick it back out. We go to a 1-2-1-1 zone press. They go to a 1-4 cross, which is tough to guard unless you match to the outside people. And Austin Vaux is keeper of the goal. Now they'll get it, and that's how you break it. It goes middle, side. They go back to the middle and across the timeline. Sometimes you see that 1-4, you can bring another man down or you can take one off the ball. Anderson will try to go with the kick out. See, if they don't get what they want, now they see as a real four corners offense. You try to keep him from driving, and you shut his outlets down when he picks the ball up is what you got to do. Try to get your 5 count. I saw an offensive foul. They'll get JB and Greer, but I saw Anderson push off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just the way it's been all game to our viewers who are just now logging in. That is just how it's been.
And it's a hard call which one happens first. That's the reason I don't officiate. It's easier to officiate up here than it is down there.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get 2 shots, he being Anderson. He's hit his last couple. He hits that one. He's got 24 points for sure now. Looking for his 25th. Shot it, got it. Now, as much as they have substituted, our young men have done a good job of not leaving people open. You have to communicate with each other. 2:21, and we've got some points to make up. Taylor shot a little short rebound, Beard. KB's pass intercepted. And now they call jump ball. You could have had several calls on that, Blake.
Yeah, several calls. Sacred Heart's bench was calling for a walk. Tipton Rosemarks was calling for a reach-in, and, well, we got a jump ball. So,
well, I think the referee made the safe call. Now, Hughes, not sure about, he committed a foul, and that's the 9th team foul. I'll leave it to that. What's good about it is we get a chance to score 2 points with no time running off the clock. Now, this will be a 1 in the bonus, so Javion has to hit the first one. And now they're going to bring a sub in. Blue comes back in. Hughes goes out. It's pretty big and solid lineup both out there for Tipton Rosemark. Our young men have fought hard, 66-57 the score. 9-point differential. Oh, it didn't go in. It wanted to crawl the rim, and Anderson played Windex man. Beard picked him up, and he splits, and the offensive foul. And he did the same thing that he did a while ago that, I was talking about could have been an offensive foul.
Okay, after a bit of talking, they're saying it's Sacred Heart ball right now.
Sacred Heart, it would be if it's a offensive foul. And that's the 10th team foul too. Here's the three-pointer up, no good. Beard goes for the rebound, goes up. His shot partially blocked. Rebound, Vaughts. It was hard, but it wanted to stay in there, and he's got his 4th point. Austin Vaughts, the freshman, getting a lot of minutes. We're within 7, but we've got to get the ball in a hurry. Now, good defense there, but they found the kick-out man who was open. Now we got to make him pick it up and then shut all his passing lanes down. And it looks like their coach wants a timeout. Cedric Anderson calls a timeout. We're going to call a 30-second timeout and be back with Sacred Heart basketball after this.
We are proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
Riv Lobo Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
We're back. Victory Honda has brought you a great game. Go by and tell Chase Chandler you appreciate him bringing you Sacred Heart basketball. Dalton McIntyre, I thought, had a clean knockaway then, but again, we're not down on the floor. We're up a little bit, and McIntyre has picked up his 3rd foul. It's what I have him, and this will be a 2-shot foul at the line.
I will say, Coach, we are a little bit closer to the floor than we were last game.
Oh, yeah. Bird now is 0 for 2 from the line. He has 13. Let's see what he does in this situation. A little below his scoring average. Average is 19. First shot up. That one was nothing but string music. He's got 14 in the contest. Looks like Hughes has come back in, and Blue is out.
Might I add, this Tipton Rosemark team won. They were state runner-up 2 years ago in 2019 in the state tournament. Sacred Heart, this is obviously a very talented Tipton Rosemark team. Sacred Heart has played really close with some really talented teams, and
yes.
I think they're going to get one.
Yes, eventually. They have. And that's 15 points for Bird. Here is Kendrick Beard trying to get through there. And he tried to split the difference. Let's see if they give him the split of the difference. And it is a blocking foul on Cameron Donegan. That's just his 2nd foul. Now this time Beard will get 2 free throws. Both teams in the double bonus. Beard has 11 on the night. He has not been to the free throw line. Couple of big shots here, Blake. Got it.
Smooth the silk, or
yep, you got it right.
Silk, better than milk.
That's right on those.
I'm kind of having to backtrack myself right now.
Another important free throw, and that'll give us a chance to set our press. Second one, shot it, got it. 13 for Beard. Now we've got to have the basketball. We've got to deny, and they sent a man from the backcourt that we weren't matched up with. Bird's got it. Circles the wagons out. Time is more valuable to them than points at this stage. He wanted to head to the hole, but again, if they're cut off, now we got to. Okay, I think coach signaled him to foul, but what we need to do is once he picks that ball up, we got to deny and try to get a 5-second violation.
Right.
And we're at the point now where we have to foul because we're under a minute. Now, Bird hit his last 2 free throws. He's 2 for 4 on the night. He'll get 2 here.
He's not a person you want to see at the line.
No, he's a very good shooter. The 2 he missed were a gift. First one good, and you see how smooth he is shooting the basketball. Reggie Lewis back into the contest for the Rebels. Shot it. This one comes off, and we've got to hurry. We have to take care of the ball, but we have to hurry. McIntyre was wanting to get his feet set. Greer drives. Nice drive. He left it short. Vaux goes up, and it squirts out. I don't know whether somebody hit it or just squirted out of his hands. And now the ball, and it probably went off of Xander Taylor. That is the proper call, even though you don't want to say that.
Yeah.
And now more substitutions. Hughes comes in. Blue comes back in. "37 seconds. We got to have either quick steal or quick foul." Dalton McIntyre trying to catch up with Bird. Davian Greer comes out, gets Donegan. And we've let it get under 25 seconds with 8 points, and it makes it really tough in high school basketball. Now we got to foul this young man. Now we're down to 13, and we've probably let too much time run. Now we definitely have let too much time run off. 6 seconds. They'll hold it out there. That could have been construed offensive foul. And Blue takes a shot at the buzzer when his team was holding the basketball, and he lets us know that he's number one. And our kids put up a good fight.
Yep. They put up a great fight. There were some questionable calls, and I believe without that, the score would have been a lot closer. But at the end of the day, final score 69-61, Tipton Rosemark. Tipton Rosemark's a very talented team. Honestly, they got that. They got Alexander. He's committed to South Alabama. Is he a senior?
Alexander is a senior. He is already signed to play with them. He will be going to South Alabama. It's a good school. We're going to take a timeout, come back with the boys' stats. The girls will warm up. We'll be back with more Sacred Heart basketball. We'll tell you the final was Tipton Rosemark 69, Sacred Heart 61 in a very hard-fought contest.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. New for 2020 is our new video production trailer. This small trailer is designed for getting into tight spaces and is like a portable press box. It has a powerful wireless internet system for broadcasting and also has a battery backup system that can handle an entire broadcast. It can accommodate 2 announcers and 2 technical people with all audio and video equipment. Above the trailer is an observation deck with safety handrails for as many as 3 production cameras. This trailer is perfect for all outdoor events like football games, baseball, softball, soccer, tennis, graduations, and political events. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
For the National Guard, we have a state and federal mission, so we support our state for disasters, and then we can also have a federal mission overseas. We serve both the state and federal government.
But the National Guard gives individuals like yourself and myself the opportunity to stay at home, whereas if you have a goal to go to school, the National Guard got you. You don't have to really worry about changing your whole life to serve your country, where the National Guard actually works around your life.
I like to think the National Guard has this elite group of soldiers and members because you'll have police officers, you have firefighters, lawyers, doctors, just a slew of different people that make up this force as far as being a part of the community. They're embedded in their community and they're super involved. So this is like adding these subject matter elite experts with, you know, being a soldier. I mean, you got the total person concept.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town and Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
We're proud to be locally owned. We are rooted in this community in Gibson County. We are active not only in Medina, but also the surrounding communities on a day-to-day basis. These are our friends, our family, and our neighbors, and we are truly humbled by those that call upon us to serve. Trust, guidance, and commitment. That's why families turn to us.
We're Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. New for 2020 is our new video production trailer. This small trailer is designed for getting into tight spaces and is like a portable press box. It has a powerful wireless internet system for broadcasting and also has a battery backup system that can handle an entire broadcast. It can accommodate 2 announcers and 2 technical people with all audio and video equipment. Above the trailer is an observation deck with safety handrails for as many as 3 production cameras. This trailer is perfect for all outdoor events like football games, baseball, softball, soccer, tennis, graduations, and political events. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
For the National Guard, we have a state and federal mission, so we support our state for like disasters, and then we can also have a federal mission overseas. We serve both the state and federal government.
But the National Guard gives individuals like yourself and myself the opportunity to stay at home, whereas if you have a goal to go to school, National Guard got you. You don't have to really worry about changing your whole life to serve your country, where the National Guard actually works around your life.
I like to think the National Guard has this elite group of soldiers and members because you'll have police officers, you have firefighters, lawyers, doctors, just a slew of different people that make up this force as far as being a part of the community. They're embedded in their community and they're super involved. So this is like adding these subject matter elite experts with, you know, being a soldier. I mean, you got the total person concept.
And we are back here, 3:18 left between games. An exciting boys game that we just ran out of time. The stall hurt us towards the end of it. I'm a little out of breath because I ran up and down the stairs 3 times. Got to talk to Coach Nick Beauregard. He may come up and talk with us at halftime of the girls' game. Games are reversed. This is a loaded squad on Tipton Rosemark. They are good. And, of course, Brianna Hall, one of the best players in the state of Tennessee.
Has she won any awards?
She will, if she's not either a Miss Basketball finalist, probably should be Miss Basketball this year. And I don't know who would qualify for it, but a great game. Okay, quick thoughts on the last one?
Hard-fought game. Hard-fought game by Sacred Heart. You obviously went against a very, very talented Tipton Rosemark team. One of the best in the region, district, whatever you want to call it. One of the best teams in Tennessee. We'll keep it there. They played. They adjusted really well. Their defense adjusted really well, and their offense is just phenomenal. But great effort by Sacred Heart. They've been playing a lot of hard teams that other schools can't beat. I feel like they're going to get one eventually. They're going to beat a team they're not supposed to. Hold me to that this year.
Well, they really weren't supposed to beat Haywood early in the year. That's one of the teams, and we had a real fine game. We're just needing a little bit to get over the hump. And, of course, Emily Gill, Malia Hughes starting, Caitlin Gill, and Veda Johnson, and Cassandra Blankenship, and we are the Fab Five, or the Final Five.
The Final Five.
MASH unit still in operation. We may see Jasmine Blankenship next Tuesday.
That braces off.
Don't hold me to that, but that is a possibility. Still a while, though, for Brianna Green. And both those young ladies were tearing those threes up. And I think she also may have been homecoming queen tonight. I'm not sure, but Brianna Hall will start for them. Also starting is number 4, Mary Catherine Turner. And that should be and is number 11, Raven Sims, who is also a very good player. And number 12, that is Sarah Allen Thornell, and she goes by all of that. And so we'll have to remember when we use the full name to call her Sarah Allen Thornell. Very good ball player in her own right. I believe she led them in scoring the other night. And Jordan Allen is who I was given as the other starter. Of course, they came out and huddled up and did what they needed to do. Girls contest here. Second, I'm not used to that, but that's okay.
Hey, we're happy to have 2 basketball games going on.
And I like that they're letting the lady of the officiating crew throw it up. Tip controlled by Veda, and we're on the run out. And guess what? We got the 2-0 lead. Malia Hughes on the run out.
Great way to strike first there by Malia Hughes.
I think so. I like that. Our kids, they're so amazing. We just don't have any subs to give them a rest. Playing very good player-to-player defense. Shot up, no good. Rebound, fought for, comes down in there, and it looks like Hall will get it. She drives the baseline. It goes over the back of the rim. That one was one we do the right thing. It just went out a little further than we were. Tipton Rosemark with the basketball, trailing 2-0. They work around the perimeter. They go into the post. Johnson this time, and she didn't slap down anything, goes off our foot. Jordan Allen wanted to shoot it, and then she tried to bounce it off.
I believe that was off of Caitlin Gill's foot. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think you're right, Blake. Blake, you're right more than you're wrong.
Well, I'm not ever wrong, Coach.
Okay.
I'm joking.
There's a nice knockaway pass. Now, you're not one of those people that's got a garbage can at home for other people's mistakes, are you?
No.
Okay.
I'm not like
teasing
that,
you.
Coach.
I'm teasing
I'm
you.
self-conscious. I'm just the first to admit it.
You're doing great. Into the post area, and that time, different post player. That was Thornell in there. High screen. The kick out. The three is up. The three is down. And that is Sarah Allen Thornell they take the lead at 3-2 and instantly go into a 2-2-1 full court zone press. Hughes breaks it, but they'll try to trap her, and they said she went over and back.
That call could go either way, but I think Emily Gill had that last foot out right there.
Okay, we'll check it. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt because I'll be honest, I didn't see it.
Now that's a call you can make at home
Yeah.
when you go to YouTube at Worthy Road Studios. Just type in Sacred Heart Basketball versus TRA.
Hall driving, her shot goes up. Veda Johnson calls her to alter it, blocked one of the shots. And we pick it up. Cassandra Blankship had it. It gets over to Malia Hughes. And we come down the floor, long pass into Veda Johnson, and she's up and good. Veda Johnson. There's the Euro step, but it comes off, and the rebound to Caitlin Gill. They get it to Malia Hughes, and she splits a double team, loses it. And Emily Gill, always there, picks the ball up. And again, they try to see how they turn sideways, try to keep the ball on one side of the floor. Veda Johnson shot up, no good. Rebound, fought for it's on the floor. Sacred Heart had it, lost it. We get it back. Malia Hughes wanted to load up at NBA 3. Here's Emily Gill. Her shot off a little bit, and it'll be out of bounds and belong to Tipton Rosemark.
I like that shot there by Emily Gill, but she has one or two of those per game. She'll get it rolling. She'll get it rolling.
Now they look it over. They're running more of a 5-out offense. And they'll drive quite a bit. This time Johnson gets the foul, backing up with her. And those are the calls you got to watch when now adjust and learn that they're going to call it that way. Coach Dotson showing her to do the 7-11 stick up. Of course, she needs to be off the lane and past the head of the circle. First shot up and good. That is Jordan Allen with her first points, first free throw. Eyes it on the second one. Comes off the rim. We had the block out but got a little too far under, and it went in to the Tipton Rosemark player. Now it's out of bounds. They'll call jump ball. Let's see who gets the possession arrow.
And this Tipton Rosemark team, I'm looking at their roster right now. They're pretty loaded on seniors. After this year, they're going to have a pretty young team.
This is by some polls, the #1 team in the state. Now there's the scoop pass in, and we kind of went to sleep on defense a little bit that time. Is Mary Catherine Turner scores. 6-4, the lead. They get a steal. Quickly into the forecourt. Shot up, no good. Rebound, fought for. Who's going to get it? They do as we knock it around. Driving to the hole is Hall. And her shot, you can see how softly she shoots. It's her first two of the night, and it's 8-4, I guess it is. Instead of 10-4. That's right. 8-4. Breaking the press. Here's Caitlin Gill down on the baseline. They bailed us out with a hole because she was about to walk.
Believe that's on.
It is on, number 4? That's
Mary
Catherine Turner, who just scored. She's a senior. Here's the lob to Johnson. She didn't get a clear hand on it, but Hughes quickly steps in, picks it up. Round the horn to Blankenship. Here's Caitlin Gill, and she will get travel music there. A little traveling music, as the old maestro Jackie Gleason used to say. You're too young to know who Jackie Gleason is, aren't you?
I'm too young.
I'm
only 17. Coach.
Yeah, this guy operated one of the better variety shows, entertainment shows back in the 50s and 60s. There's the pass inside. Almost buried, but came around and rolled out, and we'll have a foul. And that's Veda's second foul, and that is an item right there.
That's not good if you're Sacred Heart. And we have a bench warning.
Coach got a warning.
Coach not sure what he said, but we'll give it to the refs. They hear it better than us. We have mics on.
Some of them have rabbit ears. Now we have subs coming in for the Lady Rebels. 15 is Savannah Scruggs. She's a 9th grader. They go to their press, and now they backed it up a little bit. 3-quarter, 1-2-1-1. They get it to Hughes. They'll try to trap her and make her give it up. Emily Gill heads that way. Her pass knocked away. Going in, missing the layup. It's Tipton Rosemark, 2-on-1. Caitlin Gill, and she gets the ball picked up. Now we've got Emily Gill about 40 feet away. And again, they try to make her stay on the left side of the floor. 3-pointer up by Blankenship. She drew rain, but Cassandra Blankenship gets the bucket. That's 7 for us, 8-7. We're only down 1 at the 3:25 mark. Here's Hall driving. Her shot comes off. The little one, Cassandra Gill, gets the rebound.
Sandra's not sure about that call.
She's not the only one.
We're not too sure up here either, but it's been like that all night.
She had made no progress. She had not moved the pivot foot. Maybe I need to go back and go to refereeing school this summer. 5-out offense with Cutters coming through. This is the freshman. Her shot no good. Rebound comes off to Thornell. Now it's passed out, kicked around the horn. Shot rolls off the rim, but they're going to get the rebound. And they are out rebounding us at this point in time. Ball will belong to Tipton Rosemark. Yes.
You said this is one of the best teams in Tennessee right now, you think?
Some polls have them number 1.
Huh. Of course, I haven't looked at the polls. That's why I asked.
But here's the shot, and by Brianna Hall, she's got her 4th point. It's 10-7. Now steal, and Hall, that shows you why she's a Miss Basketball candidate. She takes it coast to coast after the steal. She laid back, baited us to make that pass. And again, do you see how they turn side? When they try to keep you on one side of the floor, they cut the passing lanes, of course, when you kick it like that. And the 10-second count should start all over again in high school. Let's see if it does. Of course, we're going to get it across before 10 seconds. Actually, they steal it before we can catch it. Taking it all the way and laying it up is Savannah Scruggs, wearing number 15. And now we're playing their game, and we're getting in a little hurry. Remember, the late John Wooden, UCLA coach, 10 national championships in 12 years. Be quick, but don't hurry.
Be quick, but don't hurry. But that's some Coach Dotson's doing right now, telling the girls not to be so quick, trying to adjust that little offensive tempo. Dotson does a great job of teaching, by the way. He's not a coach. He's a good coach.
Well, a coach is really a teacher, and he teaches well. We get the rebound. Malia Hughes coming across. She got fouled on that one. Nice call. That's a block. That one should be on Scruggs. Savannah Scruggs with her first foul. Team second foul. And now coming into the ball game is number 14. That's Riley Powers. Powers, the sophomore. Here's Blankenship. High arcing shot. Banks in. She's got 6 on the night, and we're back to within 4.
Did someone call the bank or the bank closed? Well, apparently not. That's a bank shot right there.
That was the drive-through window.
The ATM machine?
Yeah, the window. Nice reverse layup then.
Oh, I see what you did there, Coach. Yeah. The window. That took me a second.
Yes, Elise with the shot. And Elise, okay, this is Elise Warren, which she had that last bucket. And the foul is on Gill. This is on Emily Gill. I've got to remember I have 2 Gills in there tonight. We have 3 team fouls now. The biggest item is Veda Johnson has 2 early in this contest. We have no subs tonight. They lob it up. Hall shot off the glass and iron. We fight for it, scramble it. Tipton Rosemark's going to come out of there with it. Into the corner. Nice three-point shot by Elise Warren. She's got 5 in the first quarter. Again, we're getting a little bit of a hurry. The idea was good. The execution, we've got to work on a little bit. 57.9 seconds, 19-10. Tipton Rosemark has the lead. Now they pop out, they being Tipton Rosemark, wanted to run the guard through cut. But here goes Warren, and that time Warren got the ball on her hip, Blake, and you walk a lot of times. Yeah.
Started to shuffle.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
that
great
T-Berry
defense.
shuffle then.
That's some great post. That's an example of great post defense right there by Sacred Heart. She wanted to go up with it, didn't like it, and try to shuffle those feet a little bit, try and get something open, but can't do that in basketball.
Yep. Now, good defense, and that was a 2-1-2 press. And the inbound it, Caitlin Gill. They cover Hughes up pretty good, but she did a good job of getting herself free. Got the basketball back to Blankenship, to Emily Gill. Now, in the side, here's Blankenship right side. Her shot bounces, comes off, rebound, fought for, and taken down by Bowers. And we had a little behind the back by Scruggs here. She's a young player, looks like she's going to be very good. Shot, air ball, missed. Malia Hughes. She's going to motor up the floor. The ball gets knocked away from behind. Tipton Rosemark quickly on it. And now they're going to say that they walked. And again, it may be. And that's one of those benefit of the doubt calls. But as long as you're consistent, you can't fuss about it, Blake.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a nice running one-hander. Made a great effort at the end of one quarter of play. Tipton Rosemark 19. Sacred Heart of Jesus 10. We'll be back with second quarter action after this timeout.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
And we are back. Now, there's 19.5 now. They erase it, and we're ready to start the second quarter play. Cassandra Blankenship, our leading scorer, with 6. Malia Hughes has 2, and Veda Johnson has 2. Brianna Hall, the Miss Basketball candidate, has 6, and Elise Warren has 5. They are their leading scorers. A big 3 by Thornell. And we'll give you some more scoring in just a moment. And we pick up player to player. They're keeping Veda back. Let's see if they cut somebody through. There's the drive. 3-point shot up, off the iron, no good. Rebound, they get it, kick it out. And 3-second violation. You can't stay in the lane unless you're going to buy real estate and pay taxes on it. Emily Gill to inbound. They've changed their press up a little bit. Back across to Cassandra Blankenship. Her pass tipped and intercepted. And that foul will be on Caitlin Gill, as going to the hole is number 12, Sarah Allen Thornell. And she'll have a chance at an old-fashioned 3-point play. Blake, any thoughts to this point?
Sorry about that. Technical difficulty. If you're Sacred Heart right now, just keep hustling, have a little fun. Like you said, you're playing against one of the best teams in the state. Just practice on some things. As we see a pass out there by Malia Hughes, aimed towards Cassandra Blankenship. This is obviously a very good press they're going against. It's not as tough as the press they did versus Fayette Academy, but it's still a pretty good press. And you don't have a lot of players right now, so I wouldn't get too down on yourself right now if I'm Sacred Heart.
We've been playing hard. They kick it out. Very accomplished team we're playing against. And that one up and good. That one by Jordan Allen, her 3rd point of the game. Now, we covered for each other well, and we are trying to accomplish and do what, Coach, sometimes our angles hurt us. Nice pass by Emily Gill. That one wouldn't stay down for Beta. Looked good. Hall takes it coast to coast, leaves it a little short, and here comes Malia Hughes. She can motor also. She pulls up, gives it to Emily Gill. Left wing shot, 3 up, a little short. Rebound will belong to Brianna Hall and Tipton Rosemark. She kicks it ahead on the run out. Hughes, just like a trooper, lays back and steals that one, takes it all the way to the hole. They'll say she took the extra step, which she did.
I didn't have the best angle of that one. I would call that into question, but the refs got that call.
Well, they got it right, and you're absolutely right, Blake. 5 new players in, and of course we saw that Coach Anderson loves to substitute. Remember the boys' game? It looked like a subway station. All they needed was a guy punching your ticket for people going in and out. Cedric Anderson, very colorful gentleman. Wanted to try to get a technical on Coach Beauregard when he was right there at the edge of the box for leaving the box. Anyway, here's a 3-point shot up. It's short. There was a great block out by Caitlin Gill. She almost rooted that young lady too far out. But you can see it now. They're probably going to take the press off here. But a while ago, we were trying the middle side, and when we went back to the side, our angle of the pass was wrong. Here's Hughes' NBA 3 off the iron, and that one is rebounded by and taken down to the hole. I've got to check my numbers again. With the wholesale substitution, I've got to get everybody into the ball game. To West. West shot up and good. 2-pointer. That is West 4th point. That can't be West because that's girls. That's Scruggs. My apologies. That is Scruggs' 4th point. And that's the reason the lineup didn't match. I was looking at the boys' roster.
The boys' game. And I believe they're going to call.
Did she step in? Because I was roster checking, trying to make sure I get the right players into the ball game.
I think she did step in because now Sacred Heart's got ball. Beta Bryant.
Rebound comes off. Belongs to Tipton Rosemark, Riley Bowers. Bowers gets it to Scruggs, who wears jersey 15. She's the 9th grader. Now Coach Anderson wants a timeout, and we'll take a short timeout on the Sacred Heart Basketball Network.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town and Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
Second quarter of play at Tipton Rosemark, where the Lady Knights are trailing Tipton Rosemark 26-10. We've had some good play. Cassandra Blankenship has dropped 2 great 3-point bombs and some spirited play out of Hughes, Johnson, and both the Gills. Again, the bench is a little short tonight.
Very short tonight.
Yes. Here's the shot up. It's a 2, and that one is by Scruggs. Again, the press back on. Here's Caitlin Gill. Good pivot by her. Now they trap her, and she'll have to get out of that. They say she double dribbled, and that'll be a turnover.
There's nothing she could do really in that situation except pick up the ball and possibly throw it, because that they were using that half-court line as another defender, and, obviously double team right there on the press.
Absolutely. Leah Hughes blocks that shot. We get it to Emily Gill, and again, they go into their press. Caitlin Gill's got it. Picked up by Emily Gill to Hughes. Hughes back to Emily. Hughes driving right. Blankenship kicks it back out front over to Emily Gill on the left wing. We try to feed Johnson. It gets knocked away. Again, momentum and the laws of physics prevented that one from going in. Layup missed. Rebound. Tipton Rosemark. And there'll be a foul. Jordan Allen, I believe, is going to the line to shoot 2, and that one is on Caitlin Gill, I believe. Is that correct?
Caitlin Gill. He threw it 1-2.
5 team fouls. Jordan Allen, who wears number 22, will be at the line. She's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. Shot it, got it. Second one good. She's 3 for 4 for the line and has 5 points in the contest. Here's the full court press again. Nice break of it. Now we've got to stay out of the trap area. We get it out of there. Emily Gill goes to Johnson. That one gets knocked away from behind and hustling. I'm going to tell you what, nothing but pure effort out of Emily Gill then.
Yeah, Emily Gill showing off her senior leadership and just hustling with all heart. That's one thing about Dotson teams, they never give up. Even though the score is not where they'd like it to be, all heart and hustle from this team right now.
There's a cutter down the middle, missing the shot, and we get the rebound. Emily Gill's pass knocked away.
Emily Gill a little shaken up.
Yes.
And what a hit she took there by Brianna Hall, trying to cut off that pass line. I respect the defense and effort from her, but I would try to tone it down a little bit if I'm her.
Well, Emily's got her right to the place on the floor. Maybe we better leave it at that. Now, there'll be some more subs coming in, and let's hope now they may take her out for a second to let her clear her head. Now, you can keep her in the ball game with a timeout. And again, they may call an official timeout. The officials may be wanting Coach to have her checked for a concussion, but and the trainer has come down here to take a look, and the 5 brand new players coming in. Looks like Scruggs is back in.
Looks like Emily Gill is still going to try and be out there. And you got to give nothing but respect to Emily Gill right now. She took a hard hit right there. And she's still out on the court, giving it all for her school.
Well,
She's saying to coach and refs that she's fine, but they're telling her to sit down.
Well, no, they're going to let us inbound the ball. Now, Coach is going to get a technical, but
that's what I would call a well-reasoned technical foul right there. Coach was not liking the play he saw on the court right now from just from all around, and obviously a situation between Emily Gill and her getting hurt, and obviously some disagreement. The mutual respect was not there between the refs and coach, and I think that's okay to take a technical foul in that situation. You only have 5 players, and you can't be playing this rough.
1 out of 2 from the free throw line. It looks like Emily is okay, and interesting situation here. Now they've got 1 post. They're going 4 out, 1 on. Now they've got 4 or 3 in the lane, and they run a little bit of a pop out. This used to be called the old H offense. I don't know in modern day what they call it. 3-point shot by Elise Warren, no good. Rebound last touched by Sacred Heart, so it'll belong to Tipton Rosemark. They get it into Scruggs. Scruggs double teamed, and Gill bumped her from behind. That will.
Now, has Dotson been promoted to not head coach or assistant or?
Well, no, you have to sit down after you get
Sit
a
down,
technical.
yeah.
The only time you can come up is it's a double dribble that time by Tipton Rosemarks Anderson.
Even though he's still technically not head coach right now, Dotson's still teaching his team.
Well, no, he's still head coach. He just has to
Or
sit down.
yeah, that's what I mean.
And nobody can stand up for us. That's one of the bad things. 2 technicals, and you get to watch from the dressing room. And we try to feed the post. Gets taken away. Elise Warren lost it, came back and got it. Looking to feed into the post area. Good defense by Emily Gill down there. Veda goes out on the perimeter. And that will be on Emily Gill. And Emily's having a rough, that'll be her 3rd foul too, also the 7th team foul by my book. And it is, the official scorer agrees with me. And Elise Warren will go to the line. She's not been there tonight. She'll shoot, did they say it was 2 shots or 1? Let's check it out. They're supposed to be giving a hand signal.
I think
it's 2.
I think it's safe to say that Emily Gill has had a vicious night so far. 3 fouls. She's been on the ground a lot. Obviously got a little knocked up, but got a little banged up on that. But yeah, she's playing hard. And there's a lot of good things the Sacred Heart team is doing right now.
Hughes on the crossover. Running one-hander. It was down and came out. Oh, you know you're having tough luck when it goes down in the hole and comes out. Coming back into the ball game is number 20, Brooklyn Rose. Or actually, it's her first appearance. Veda Johnson goes up and in. Johnson now has 4 in the contest, 31-12. Of course, you can see the score on the wonderful shots by Worthy Road Studios. And we'll tell you more about the Mardi Gras that's coming up with Sacred Heart and St. Mary's working together. The little dribble weave, the drive by Scruggs, the kick out. 3 is up, no good. Rebound, Cassandra Blankenship gets rid of it before she walks to Caitlin Gill. To Hughes. Hughes wants to go to the hole. She's cut off across the Blankenship. Her 3 is up, comes off the back of the glass, and the rebound comes down to Riley Bowers. They're going 5 out, nobody under. They'll run a cutter and then a dribble drive and the kick out. 3-pointer up, no good. On the floor, going after the rebound is Emily Gill, and she is playing her heart out. I think that Coach called a timeout, and that's good. Our young ladies could use the rest. 1:31 to go here in the first half of play. And we've got Blankenship with 6, Johnson with 4, Malia Hughes has 2. Of course, they've had a lot of scoring. Brianna Hall not getting a lot of playing time tonight. She hasn't been out on the floor much in the second quarter. She had 6 in the first quarter for Tipton Rosemark. Jordan Allen has 5 in the contest. Sarah Allen Thornell has 6 in the contest. Mary Catherine Turner 2. 6 for Elise Warren, and it looks like Scruggs has 7 in this contest for their total of 31. Let's see if this is a 2-3 zone that the Tipton Rosemark team has gone to, and that's what it looks like, but it's going to be an active 2-3. There'll be some trap. They match a little bit out of it. They make the steal out front. Scruggs goes to the basket and lays it in. She's got 7 in this quarter, 9 for the contest. Here's Gill flashing. Johnson gets it knocked away, but picked up by Cassandra Blankenship. Blankenship's 3 up off the back of the iron. Rebound is picked up by Bowers. Here's Scruggs with it. Scruggs in the corner. Her 3 up, comes in, goes out, and goes back in again. 36-12. There's the skip pass to Blankenship. She brings it back to Hughes. It's knocked away. They go into the high post. trying to get the ball to Johnson. That'll just be the third team foul on Tipton Rosemark. And that foul is on Elise Warren, her first, and should be the team third foul. Into Gill. Gill down to her sister Caitlin, back out front to Emily. Emily skips across to Blankenship. Blankenship wants to load that three up. She can hit it from over there. She just got to have time to set and shoot. Short corner to Veda Johnson. They try to trap her. There's the three by Blankenship. Again, just missing. Rebound, and they call the walk on Elise Warren. Blake kids are hustling. That's all they can do. We've had some good shots. It just didn't go down.
Yeah, just a rough shooting night for Sacred Heart right now. As we can see right there, Veda Johnson can't get that to go in.
And time runs out at the half. Tipton Rosemark 36, Sacred Heart 12. We'll keep it here today. We're going to hopefully maybe Coach Beauregard can come from the dressing room early enough, and we'll check and see, and hopefully we'll have a time to regroup. And we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll take it for the rest of the half and give you some scoring.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. New for 2020 is our new video production trailer. This small trailer is designed for getting into tight spaces and is like a portable press box. It has a powerful wireless internet system for broadcasting and also has a battery backup system that can handle an entire broadcast. It can accommodate 2 announcers and 2 technical people with all audio and video equipment. Above the trailer is an observation deck with safety handrails for as many as 3 production cameras. This trailer is perfect for all outdoor events like football games, baseball, softball, soccer, tennis, graduations, and political events. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
For the National Guard, we have a state and federal mission, so we support our state for like disasters, and then we can also have a federal mission overseas. We serve both the state and federal government.
But the National Guard gives individuals like yourself and myself the opportunity to stay at home, whereas if you have a goal to go to school, National Guard got you. You don't have to really worry about changing your whole life to serve your country, where the National Guard actually work around your life.
I like to think the National Guard has this elite group of soldiers and members because you'll have police officers, you'll have firefighters, lawyers, doctors, just a slew of different people that make up this force as far as being a part of the community. They're embedded in their community and they're super involved. So this is like adding these subject matter elite experts with, you know, being a soldier. I mean, you got the total person concept.
And we are back here. 38, or actually 36-12 is the contest. It's halftime, and things are very interesting. And Could you say things are a little chippy, Blake? Blake didn't hear all of that because he was putting his headset on.
No, but I saw it. Things are getting there's a little extracurricular activity going on right now, but don't let this distract you. These are two very good schools. Admissions are getting into this and trying to stop this.
Two very good Christian schools, too. And the powers that be are controlling things. And I see my man Shannon O'Brien right on top of it, and Coach Beauregard right on top of it. And this is the way that you do things. And we may not be able to have Nick in here, but sometimes things get that way.
Mm-hmm.
But well administered to. And we're going to play some more basketball here in a second. And I was hoping that we would get a chance for Coach to come up, because Nick Beauregard, very entertaining young man. He knows his basketball. He's a great player. And we may even get a minute or two out. I think that he'll check on some stuff. Like the girls' game, your thoughts to this point? I wished we just had one substitute, and there is a disagreement in the way the rules were administered. They told by him waving Coach out there, let's let Coach Beauregard have it, and we'll talk to him a little bit. Well, this is part of being a coach. You'll learn. You have to take care of some things, and of course,
right. There were more important things than an interview for a high school basketball broadcast.
Yeah, it is. And if we get a minute or two with him, but he did the right thing, as he always does, do the right thing. And we'll switch it over and give Coach Beauregard. Kind of gets interesting in high school basketball, a little chippy sometimes, doesn't it, Coach?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I've got one of the finest young men, a great player in his own right in high school and college. Coach, we won everywhere but on the scoreboard. Again, the stinking time ran out on us.
Yes, sir. I'm proud of the boys, though. They fought hard. And, we had a couple little things. Like I told them, the last game, we got to do those little things early in the ball game. Like boxing out, I think that's what hurt us tonight again.
Yeah, because that team's going to jump over us. We got to box out, and referees sometimes, because I did a little officiating, won't call fouls unless you jump up and bump their arms.
Right.
It's hard to bump Alex Anderson's arms.
Yeah, it is. But like I told the guys, we're not going to out-jump them, put a body on them, and get them away from the basket.
Absolutely. Y'all did a great job. I thought your kids, as the game went on, adjusted to a different officiating style. That's the hardest thing to do.
Yes, sir. It is. It is. Like I said, we came out, playing hard. And like you told me last game, we won every aspect of the game, except the time just ran out.
Yeah, and we're going to fix that. We're going to get over the hump. I did get a text from someone that's watching the game, and they said that you look like you were having fun with your buddy, Coach Anderson. And folks, that's just part of coaching right there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Coach Anderson, he's a great guy, though. He's a great guy.
He is a great guy and stuff. I don't know where to start. I thought every young man that went in the ball game contributed. Even when you put the young fellas like Mormon and Vaux in there, man, they even did good.
First, I'm gonna start off with AJ. AJ came in, gave Javion some great little minutes, and I thought he was kind of gonna be a little nervous, but he came out there and did great. And Austin came in and done a great rebounding.
Before it's over, he's going to be a good one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's going to be a good one.
And the starting five, there's nothing but accolades. I'm going to stand up and clap. Every one of them did well.
Yes, sir. I just hated that Jake couldn't get in the game. It's like from the start of the game, they was aiming at him. And once he got those 2 fouls, he came right back with 2 more. It was like every call was toward Jake. But, Jake doing a great job for us. He turned our defense around for us.
I thought he had at least 2 charges out of the
Yes, sir, he did. They was getting them, and we wasn't getting them.
Yeah, they got to come to our house, though.
Yes,
that's
sir.
the good news.
Yes, sir.
Coach, we're running low, but you got a little over a minute. Say anything you want to, not only Sacred Heart fans. We got folks that don't even have kids in Sacred Heart watching this game.
Man,
tonight.
I just want to tell everybody out there, just keep supporting us. Keep supporting us. It's a great school, great program. The boys program, the girls program, we on the rise. So I just like for everybody out there to keep staying behind us.
And I get to work with 2 of the hardest young men, Coach Dotson and Coach Beauregard. They work. Nick, I'd love to keep you longer, but you better go down there because Coach got to put the seatbelt on.
He just gave me that look, so I better get out.
You tell him it's all my fault. Thank you for coming by. One of the great guys right there, Nick Beauregard. Blake, and we're about ready for action. Basketball will belong to the Lady Rebels first. And we'll check out and see who they have on the floor. See, Brianna Hall is back out there. And there's a shot. Rebound. Caitlin Gill comes down with it. She comes out of there like a bolt of lightning. Her pass gets blocked, but it goes off of number 4 for them. That's Mary Catherine Turner.
That was some great defense there by Mary Catherine Turner and Brianna Hall. How could I forget about her?
Here's Caitlin Gill. I'd like to see her crank one up. She's a good shooter. Running one-hander by Hughes off the back of the iron. Brianna Hall, long pass into the forecourt. Quickly over and in to Mary Catherine Turner. And Turner has her 4th point of the night. Here's the press back on. That is backcourt.
That is backcourt.
Because when Cassandra stepped into the front court, if she had kept her legs, one leg on each side of that line, that pass would not have been backcourt.
And she's going to learn that. She's a freshman, obviously. So a lot of youth on this team right now. A lot of youth.
Yeah, it's a lot of youth. But you know what? They don't quit. They play hard. Here's the drive. Johnson challenges, makes the shot get altered. Let's see who they get with the foul. They may get Hughes with that foul. Johnson tried to do the 7-11 stick-up, and it was on Hughes. That will be her first foul, first team foul of the second half. And here's where the long ponytails hurt. I didn't look at the number before I started putting things in the box, and I cannot see the number on the back because the ponytail's right over it. We'll pick it up as she moves away from it. Second shot is an air ball, and then that's 12. With it, that's Sarah Allen Thornell. She gets 1 of 2. And there's a turnover. They get the basketball back. Now, even though coming out of halftime, we're a little tired because that was a long first half. Head fake, drive on the baseline, shot banked off the glass by Jordan Allen for 2. Allen's got her 7th point. Here's Hughes getting it across the timeline and a steal, and you can see that Brianna Hall has very nimble hands. Long pass into the forecourt. Missed shot. Rebound fought for, torn away. Will it fall? No, it falls off. And Hughes with the rebound. And there's people coming up from behind her. They knock it away. She gets it back. She gets out of the trap area to Emily Gill. Feeds Johnson. Johnson goes up, but there is a foul there. And that foul is on number 4, Mary Catherine Turner.
Yeah, that's great awareness right there on that pass. And that's even better awareness right there by Veda Johnson drawing the foul and going up with it for the potential 2-point play.
Turner has 2 fouls. First free throw up and off the back of the iron. Didn't watch, but it looked like Veda's elbow was out just a hair. Let's watch that and see how this one comes out. Balance eye, elbow, follow through. Much nicer looking shot then. Second one good. She's got 5. And back on defense are the Lady Knights. They dribbled down in there, and we shut the passing lanes off, not quite long enough to get a 5 count. There's a nice pass by Hall. Off and good to Jordan Allen. And we're going to have a timeout. They call a timeout. We'll take a short timeout here on the Sacred Heart Basketball Network.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
And we are back with Emily Gill to inbound. And again, I want to thank Shannon O'Brien, who's head football coach here at Tipton Rosemark, but he is also interim athletic director. We'll tell you more a little bit about what he and Bobby Baker did to help with this broadcast. The nice Euro step. Will it fall? No, it comes off. Rebound, Caitlin Gill. Will her shot fall? Yes, it is in. We collected a lot of steal then, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. And that's a tough miss by Malia Hughes, but she'll get that. She's usually so good with that.
Absolutely.
She's just been on a cold streak lately. But I'm a believer in Malia Hughes, and I think as soon as we get our players back, her production will really take a jump.
Okay, that foul is on Jordan Allen. I think it's her first. It's like the team second foul. We've got now a whole new substitution line in here. And one young lady that I don't think we have seen tonight, Anna Wilder, wearing number 5, a sophomore. I think this is her first appearance for them. They back up and play half-court defense. They'll match up. They'll give you a 2-3 look, and they match up out front. There's the steal and the backhanded, right-handed layup. Elise Warren with the rebound. Nice pass over and in. And I was trying to find the number on that one. Is that 33, Hannah Powell? I can't tell. That number was kind of hard to see. That one will be out of bounds.
I believe that's.
And that's 20, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's Brooklyn Rose.
Brooklyn Rose with, I believe that's her first points. Way outside, Warren. She brings it to the point. Scruggs had it and gives it to her on the give and go. Her shot is blocked. That is Scruggs' shot blocked. It'll be out of bounds and belong to Tipton Rosemark. Rose to inbound the basketball. We give the 2-3 look. Then we'll match up. We've got to keep it off the blocks. Johnson knocked it away. They'll inbound it again. Now they X and cut out. They'll go to Warren with it. Elise Warren drives the baseline, gets stripped of the basketball. We touch it last, but, hey, we've been active on defense, Blake.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we really have these past few quarters. It's been clean. Not a whole lot of fouls have been called. And this is very clamoring defense we're seeing right now from Sacred Heart.
There's Emily Gill hustling as always. Knocked it away. Good job by her. She has to be careful because she has 3 fouls.
Mm-hmm. She's had a rough game. They actually taped her. I talked to her mom for a little bit that Coach Beauregard was on here. She actually has her ankle taped. So
wow, we
like
got more.
Injury.
The MASH unit continues on. We're using a lot of that good athletic zinc oxide tape right now. There's a pass in, knocked away by Cassandra Blankenship, but Warren hustles back and gets it. She'll bring it across the timeline. 4 out, 1 in offense. Now they go 5 out. Brooklyn Rose wanted to go give and go. They knock it around. Who gets it back? They'll say jump ball between Hughes. Possession error should belong to Sacred Heart. And here Coach Dotson, and he's coaching. He's right. You got to pivot and get them off of you. Blankenship left wing, her 3 up. It was almost good. They get the rebound and running to Warren. Warren kicks it back out front to Wilder. Wilder to Warren. Warren a 3-pointer from the baseline. Knocked away, and I tend to agree with Coach Dotson. Here's the shot. 3 off the iron that time by Scruggs. We get the rebound. Into the forecourt, Hughes wants to motor and go. Gives it Johnson, about a 12-footer. Rolls off the iron. Needed a little more arc. And let's see, they call jump ball, and they say it will belong. This time the arrow points to Tipton Rosemark. So we'll retreat defense. Should be a running clock, Blake, and we need to check that the next time they're normally a stopping point. It's 45-15 right now. Scruggs goes back to the door. They hit her. We step up on defense, and Johnson blocks another shot. She blocks Rose's shot out of bounds. They kick it outside to Elise Warren. She'll set her teammates. Wilder to the right, Scruggs to the left. They go down to the baseline. Feed back to Warren, to Wilder. Wilder wants stepping on the 3 line, but it's no good. Rebound, Veda Johnson. To Blankenship, down to Emily Gill, corner. Her 3 off the back. Rebound fought for. Hughes has got it. Cassandra Blankenship's three, nothing but net.
Yeah, Cassandra Blankenship, just like her sister, filling in for her sister. She's got quite a few three-pointers, and like I said, the shooting genes of the family are good.
Absolutely good, and a good blocking shot. We blocked the shot then, and Warren looks over to her coach, and he has some words of encouragement for her. To Gill. Gill trying to feed Caitlin down in the post. That one got blocked around, and Caitlin looks like she got hit in the shoulder. And that
looks like a little stinger.
Yep. They missed the shot.
One of those little football stingers. I got those a lot when I played.
And that's the end of the third quarter play, 45-15. Tipton Rosemark leads. Let's take a timeout.
Trenton native Amy McLemore is a certified residential specialist with Town & Country Realtors. Specializing in the Gibson County area, it is her goal to treat each of her clients with respect and custom care. Having received numerous awards in the field of real estate, Amy is qualified to ensure the best outcome for her clients, whether they are buyers or sellers. You can call Amy today at her office at 731-668-7000 or on her cell at 731-234-0049 and let her help you find your dream home.
And we are back, and I need to make a correction on the score. It is 45-18. I did not add the last three by Cassandra Blankenship, who has 9 in this contest. Veda Johnson with 5. Caitlin Gill, 2. Malia Hughes with 2. For them, Jordan Allen now has 9. Hall has 6. She hasn't played much in the second half. Thornell has 7. 4 for Turner, 6 for Warren, 12 for Scruggs, and it's Sacred Heart basketball. Emily Gill with it, gives it to Malia Hughes, and they'll try to double team her. Caitlin Gill splits the double team, but loses the basketball, and it is picked up by Turner. Turner gets it down the floor. There'll be a foul.
We'll call that on Caitlin Gill.
Yeah.
She's in foul trouble now. I believe that's
Is it
her
on Caitlin or Emily? If it's
Emily,
and that is Emily's 4th foul.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I get those two confused all the time. They look so alike.
They are both very fine young ladies.
And they're good basketball players too.
Yes. Shot off the iron. I believe this is Thornell at the line. Second one, she tries it and buys it, and it was a nice shot. She's now got 8 points on the night. 7:04 and counting. We're playing with a running clock. Gill over here on the sideline, picked up, and Brianna Hall back in there. And she dictates her down the sideline. They've got a 2-on-1 break, throw it a little bit too far ahead of Warren. It's knocked out of bounds, Blake.
Yeah, but that was a great effort right there by Warren. Trying to save that ball and get a little more PT.
Absolutely. Here comes Malia Hughes. They've really had an eye on her tonight. They don't want her. Johnson has it in high post, tries to skip pass, gets it to Blankenship. They recover. They being Tipton Rosemark. Back to Blankenship. They feed to Johnson. Johnson wants to go. Her shot will crawl up the glass and in for her 7th point. It's 46-20.
That's a little great under and up right there by Veda Johnson. She's really talented at that.
3-point shot missed. Rebound fought for. I think they're going to get us with a foul, and if it's Emily Gill, that's her 5th. And it is by my count. Hopefully I'm wrong. And I don't think I'm wrong, but I know what's happening. Ball knocked loose, picked up by Cassandra Blankenship. Gives over to Hughes, and Hughes wants to split. And I'm smiling is the reason I hesitated. And they're conferring with Coach Anderson. Great pass and shot by Caitlin Gill, Blake.
Yeah, great movement right there by the Sacred Heart offense. I like the cutting, and they've worked on that since halftime.
Here's the three-pointer from the side. Rolls in and out. Rebound, Brianna Hall. Her shot partially blocked. Hit the bottom of the iron. And Hughes on the run-out. Unselfishly gives it over to Emily Gill. Gill's shot gets blocked. Hughes is going to track it down. kicks it out, and Hall, who's got those quick hands, knocks it away.
Yeah, Brianna Hall, like you said, one of the best female basketball players in the area. Great defensive effort from her right there. Even though she hasn't scored much against the Sacred Heart team, she's put in quite an effort. She's logged quite a night.
Savannah Scruggs back in. Riley Bowers back in.
I believe that'll be a foul on number 23. That's Warren.
Okay, Elise Warren picking up the foul. It's not a shooting foul. Yes, it is. They say it's a shooting foul.
That'll be Malia Hughes to the line.
And she is a good free throw shooter. I hope I don't jinx her. And I did. That one was a little flat, though. He's got to have a little more arc and come down over that rim. About a 60-degree arm angle gives it the proper arc. Second one, nothing but net. Very good by Malia Hughes. 46-23, 4:07 and counting. Warren, we've got to pick Warren up now. We get her picked up. She had given it off to Scruggs. Scruggs operating the point. Warren, good job by Warren then. Two-pointer up from about 18. Shot no good. Rebound Hughes, and she's coming out of there. Malia Hughes to Johnson. She is so unselfish. We didn't score, but you got to love the unselfishness of Malia Hughes.
Oh, yeah, and I usually love that duo between Malia Hughes and Veda Johnson. As we see a bucket right there by that Scruggs, Savannah Scruggs, the ninth grader. She's a freshman. Malia Hughes and Veda Johnson are usually a pretty dynamic duo that wins a lot of ball games. As of lately, we haven't really seen the two jam together as we see it travel by Caitlin Gill. They're usually like peanut butter and jelly. Obviously, I love the pick and roll we see from them, and we're hoping to see that a lot more. We have a few players out, but those are, I'd say, the two best players on the team.
Okay, give and go. Johnson comes over to help, and there was good defense going down. Now, Hughes will probably take this one to the hole, and she wisely does, lays it up and in. Malia Hughes with her 5th point of the night. We've got a timeout at the 2:54 mark. It's 48-23. Remind you about Victory Honda on the bypass. Go by and see Chase Channel. Please tell these folks you see the ads and things that you appreciate them bringing you Sacred Heart basketball. And again, we'll remind you, and we'll have more details about the Mardi Gras Madness auction. And normally it is February 6th through the 13th. For this year, and there'll be some different things we'll tell you about. The live auction, dinner, and entertainment will be held actually on July 24th this year, but other things will happen with it, and it's a great way to support two great schools, St. Mary's and Sacred Heart.
And even though it's in the summer, we still got a whole lot going around at Sacred Heart. Classes back in session. We just started this week, just ended our first week of the third quarter. Obviously, Sacred Heart basketball is going on, and we got this broadcast going for some of our fans to watch.
32, Haler is in there. Now here's the three-pointer, top of the circle, bounces around, falls off, and Veda Johnson got the rebound. She's double-teamed. 32, White with a hole. That's Haler, who had come into the ball game. I think that's only the 4th team foul. That's Jacqueline Haler. Wears number 32. Looks like Scruggs coming out of the ball game, and that must be Anna Wilder, the 10th grader, back in there wearing number 5. 2-3 zone with the attack. Caitlin Gill had it on the baseline, brings it out to Blankenship. Over to Emily Gill. They flex off NBA 3 by Hughes. Her shot no good. Rebound fought for on the floor. It looks like Cassandra Blankenship. It'll be a jump ball.
And that'll remain. Will that be Tipton Rosemark? No, timeout.
A timeout. And you need time to instruct. And believe it or not, we've played hard. With only 5 players, sometimes you call timeout to rest and instruct.
Right. That's a smart timeout by Dotson. It gives like you said, the players time to rest. They played hard. Obviously against one of the best teams in the nation. Not the nation, excuse me. Well, I'd say in Tennessee.
They're not bad,
safe.
but like I said, in some polls they are ranked number 1 in the state.
But this is not a bad effort by Sacred Heart, and obviously it's still a young team. Little weak on numbers, but they're learning. And Dotson's a great teacher.
Say over there on the bench is about 20 points sitting there.
I'd say so too.
Inbound play, Malia Hughes with the trigger lobs it into Johnson. She's got a three from the corner, that being Hughes. It missed. They rebound, and there she is all over the place. Cassandra Blankenship, you gotta love the little girl. She hustles, she shoots threes. She's having fun.
Everyone's having a little bit of fun. She got spun around like a helicopter right there and came up off the ground with a smile.
And again, Shannon O'Brien, until we could get a roster when we got here today, he took pictures of things with their AD out. They couldn't find their blank rosters. Emily Gill almost fouled. There's a blank shot by Veda Johnson. The clock is a running clock. It is 48-23.
And even though they're down by a pretty good amount, there's still a lot of smiling and a whole lot of positivity going around for Sacred Heart. And if you're Dodson, this is what you want.
Yeah.
This is what you want.
Yeah, we hustled. Here's Warren driving on the hole. Her shot will bounce through. That'll be her 8th point of the night. 52 seconds left in this contest. Hughes over to Emily Gill. Emily's three up off the iron, no good. Johnson with a rebound goes up. Shot was down and came back out. Just hit that rim a little hard.
But she'll get that. She'll get the touchdown by, I'll say next year. But hopefully this season.
Oh, she works hard. Hughes may have partially blocked that shot. She picked up the rebound and brings it down with about 26 seconds and counting, running one-hander. Left it a little short, and that's a shot she normally hits all the time. Here's Elise Warren. Let's see if she holds it up. They'll go around the horn. 11 seconds. We're going to go ahead and play. We play defense now. We're not going to stay around. They go back door on us. Both teams still hustling the end. Now, they said Johnson fouled on the block shot, and that will put number 5, Anna Wilder, at the line. She'll shoot two. First one, shot it, got it. Second one, off the front of the iron. Rebound Hughes. She's got about 2 seconds to try to throw it. Gets it off. Gill. And it would be no basket. And the final score, 51-23. We hustled the whole night. Played against a very good team. And Blake, some very quick comments.
Great game from the ladies. Working with a few players, not much was expected going in tonight, but they hustled great. I love their defense that they opened up with in the second half. And there's my cameraman Zach waving at me. Yep. We enjoy doing these games. That's why he's waving at me. A lot of smiles out there. I love the attitude that Dodson's gave this team. They hustled down to the final whistle, and they played a great game against one of the best teams in the
represented
state.
Their school quite well. We're going to wrap it up with scoring very quickly for the Rebels of Tipton Rosemark. Their leading scorer was Savannah Scruggs with 14. Hall had 6. Allen 9. Thornell 9. 4 for Turner. 8 for Warren. And 1 for Wilder. Scoring for Sacred Heart, Malia Hughes 5, Caitlin Gill 4, Veda Johnson had 7, and Cassandra Blankenship had 9 on 3 big threes. Folks, we will be back with you on Tuesday night with action. You can watch it on YouTube tonight, Facebook Live Tuesday on the Sacred Heart. I'm about to mess up and say YouTube. We have Facebook. And anyway, we're going to wrap it up for Paul Schultze, for the great camera crew, Blake Biggs. We'll say thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night, all.